and welcome to the worlds of Hermits and Crafting, because we've got some really fun things planned for you today. And yeah, we're gonna work on a beautiful archway that will be themed like the national... See, I goofed it up again. I can't say Arches National Park. I have to think about it to actually say it. Scar fails. Anyway, we're gonna build a beautiful arch, and I think it's gonna be super awesome. But before we do that, we always like to start out with a little enchanting extravaganza. So we are on our way to the Tango Super Awesome XP Slurpee Machine, where we're going to do a little enchanting extravaganza. That's right, we got our diamonds, we got our carrots. Whoa, we're all set up. Trying not to fall in holes, that's always important. I just love this Skull's base. It's so... You know what it is? It's so well thought out. That's what I love about Minecraft, especially really well done Minecraft builds, is when you go into... and you look at a build or something along those lines, you want to see that there's life, there's stuff going on, and he accomplished that. It's not just just a house themed to something, but there's actually an environment built up around it. That's what I love about that base. That's what I really want to start incorporating more into my builds a little bit. We build what I think is a decent looking house, but it'd be fun to add more of those story elements around there. And oh, Rendog has been busy. I don't want to spoil anything, but we're so far away, I don't think we will. But I can see all sorts of cool little details emerging out there. Ooh, I'm going to have to investigate that a little later. But yeah. Yes, the Logfellas. Let's talk Logfellas. So I'm a neutral party in this. Now, some people have said that I'm on both sides, or I'm on one side, or I'm on the other side. I'm a neutral party in this whole birch fellas and log fellas business. I'm neutral. The reason being that the log fellows didn't steal any of my saplings during the great sapling purge of the server. So I don't know. I'm pretty neutral, I suppose. I could be swayed either way, in a way. If somebody has a great offer, I could always go either direction, I suppose. There we go. Get those all set up. And yeah, so what's the IP? This is a private whitelisted server, unfortunately, my friend. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I need to take a side in this whole birch battle? As long as I have my saplings, I'm okay. But yeah, let's get to this enchanting extravaganza, my friends. All right, just one scar, one enchanting bench, and a stack of diamonds. Let's do this. All right, where's my sticks? Let's get my sticks. There's my sticks. There we go. Get a little lapis action going. Did I put some in here? Yes, I thought I put some in there. Okay, yeah, let's actually put this back so that's more like the rest of the people can use that. There we go. Awesome. Okay, all right, here we go. So what we want to work on is I need a pickaxe. Let's do it. Pickaxe. So a lot of these tools are going to my shop, which is, of course, Scar's Enchanted Forge, opening very soon in the Market District. There we go. This would have been more useful, I know, back like 2 weeks ago, but it'll still be awesome. All right, my friends, here we go. Here we go. Go log fellas. I don't know. I'm still neutral. I could go either way. They could also buy me if they want large stacks of wood. I can go for that. All right, here we go. Drum roll. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And reveal. Ooh, this is looking good, my friends. Can we get can we get enchanting? Can we get efficiency? Can we get unbreaking? That is the question. Bam! There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll and reveal. Okay. I would say this is a good 4 pickaxe, like a good, solid number 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. Being it's got fortune. I can't complain too much about that. That's good. That's a good enchant, even though it doesn't have its unbreaking and all those good things. All right, my friends, here we go. I want to get a good one. Here we go. We're gonna do one more pickaxe. Can we get what we want? Can we get what we want? And that is, let's see. Actually, I should put that in there. Okay, here we go. Reveal time. Drum roll. Bam. There we go. I'm breaking. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I need some super enchanting extravaganza music, like for reveals. I think that would be really cool. All right, here we go. We're going to reveal this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! Oh, I didn't hit my mouse. I'll do it again now. There we go. That was anticlimactic. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. And reveal. Oh, that hurt me inside. That hurt me. That hurt me really bad. All right, we're gonna do one more just because I can't get a good one. I can't get a good one. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Reveal. Okay, efficiency. Okay, at this rate, we're going to be able to combine 3 pickaxes. Are we still doing the Red Dead inspired Hermitcraft build? Okay. Oh, that's an excellent question. So, what we're going to do here in Hermitcraft is once we kind of finish up our base, our community projects, we are going to move into a large-scale project, which is the Wild West town, and it's themed on many different Wild West towns, from Frontierland at Disneyland to Red Dead Redemption. It's just, we're going to use a lot of different inspirations from other places. Scar Ranch in Scarland is going to be a beautiful ranch house with all sorts of cool little details and stuff. So those are the 2 major projects coming up. All right, here we go. The Hermitcraft project's gonna, the actual city build's gonna be a little bit, but we will start the one in Scarland very soon. Here we go, revealing, and there we go. That's awesome. We can combine these 2. I feel like that's a successful enchanting extravaganza, but these guys need to all die. No offense, but it's just gotta happen. I know I'm wasting this tool, but we just need to get going because we need to start that archway. I'm excited about that archway. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the projects, and I'm so glad you guys have been enjoying Hermitcraft so much. It's absolutely wonderful to see how excited you guys are for the series and getting into it. It's really awesome. So I got to thank you guys so much for the support on this new series. It's been absolutely incredible, and I couldn't ask for any more. It's very awesome. All right, we are off because we've got builds to do, my friends. We've got builds to do. No, my friend, my name is not really Scar. Like you said, that would be cool. That would be cool, but it's not, my friend. All right. Oh, there we go. So, like I mentioned in our last stream, if you are a Scar subscriber, you can go down to the link down below. There is the Discord partner banner, and you can jump on over there and join me. You can join me in our Discord chat. I've been really bad at checking the Discord chat lately. I'm super sorry about that. I've just been so busy lately, but yeah, definitely head over there and log. Or what you do is you create an account if you don't already have one, and then connect it to Twitch, and then from there you can join other like channels or whatever, and mine would be on there if you're subscribed to me here. So definitely do that. Discord just added, what did they just add? They just added friends list. Like, they're so gonna take down Skype, and I really hope that's a thing. I'm not paid by them. Being a partner, it just gives me a better a server. The server is like a priority server, so it's a little bit stronger, I suppose. So like if you did calls and chats and stuff, it can handle more people, but I'm not being paid in any kind or any way. But yeah, so definitely go over there, hang out. But yeah, all right, my friends, let's go sleep this night away and get started. 335 viewers already? That's awesome. Welcome, everyone. It's great to have everyone here today for a little Hermitcraft super awesome build time. You're loving Hermitcraft? Well, I'm super glad you are. That's super awesome. Skype is awful. I agree 100%, Mazzadoodle. Skype is awful. It's a very unsecure platform. It's clunky. I'm really excited for what Discord can do in the future. They're just the rate that they're progressing at this. Oh my gosh, where my chests are so full. Like, this entire chest, this is what we're going to be selling at our shop. It's just taken a while to build up to that point where we actually have enough supplies. There we go. And then actually I've got more. Hold on, let me put this away. There we go. I got more in here. I got some in here. Like, we're going to have a really awesome shop. I think it'll be really cool. I'm not going to really charge very much for those tools because a lot of people already have a lot of tools. It's just going to be kind of a fun shop. If somebody loses a tool, they can go to the shop and buy one for, like, just a really like small amount. Like, personally, I like other things other than diamond, like dirt and extra supplies, like extra wood. Like, I'd take that over diamonds. Okay, here we go. Let's see, what do we got here? Let me grab this, let me grab that, and we're gonna get started. So, an issue with lighting, like Twitch lighting, like bright lights in your face, it washes out your screen. So I'm literally having trouble distinguishing orange stained clay and hardened clay. Like, I'm looking at the monitor and I'm like, Okay, that's hardened clay. There we go. I guess we're just gonna have to literally look at like, okay, that is orange stained clay. All right, and then we're just gonna need a lot of this to start with, and then we're gonna slowly mix in other colors, like yellows, reds, and other colors, but very subtly, very subtly. We're probably even going to start out with a little bit of a dirt structure to build off of, and then probably we'll get to the point where we're actually hollowing out the thing to regain some of the supplies that we will be using. But yeah, like I said, building something natural, live, and especially in survival, not the easiest thing in the world. Not the easiest thing in the world. So this is going to be fun. So hopefully you guys can help me. And what we're working off of is some inspiration from, of course, Arches National Park. And look at that, the third time I was able to say it correct, which makes me happy. Awesome. Okay, beautiful. And of course, as we get started here, if you guys have any questions, you can always go hashtag Q&A_Scar, and you can send that to me here on the Twitch chat, or of course on Twitter. I'd be more likely to see it on Twitter, just a little heads up there. And let's start plotting out the land, my friends. Okay, so I talked to Cub. Cub's cool with this. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. The good Cub fan, like, I was like, Cub, I'm gonna build an arch here. What do you think? And he's like, sounds good. And I'm like, let's do it. All right. Am I planning on attending Minecon? I would absolutely love to. But I do not know if that's going to be a thing. Like, I would love to, but I don't know at this point if that's going to be a thing or not. We talk about that actually in our next Hermitcraft episode, around the end of the video. So I would say probably 3/4 of the video through, that's when we start talking about Minecon. I'm very excited to see that Minecon is somewhere where it is accessible to me. So it's somewhere where I could actually get to, whereas all the other ones are so far away from anywhere that I could possibly get to. It would just be a no-go. But this is actually within reach. So will I go to Minecon? I would love to. But I don't have any like official arrangements yet. There we go. But it would be really cool to meet some of the other hermits. Oh, that'd be amazing. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, as you can see, let's just jump down here and kind of get a bird's eye perspective of this arch. So of course this arch is not gonna be dirt. It's going to be a beautiful hardened clay, but what we're doing is we're getting the layout built up. So as you can see, we're gonna work our arch in a slope going like that, and then we're going to do a hard drop off this side. I think that'll look really cool, and I want it to angle this way. So close your eyes, close your eyes, and I'll tell you when to open them. Don't tell the log fellas that I'm moving their farm. Don't tell them I'm moving their log farm. We'll put this back. We'll put this back in a little bit. Okay. You can open them again. You can open them. But like I was saying about Minecon is, yeah, this would definitely probably be one of my only chances to go to Minecon. So if I should maybe really seriously think about going. And what are your thoughts? Are you guys going to Minecon? Because if I see a large amount of the super awesome scars here in the chat now and in the future on YouTube videos and other Twitch streams and on Twitter talking about going, it's more likely that I would put more of an effort into it, because that'd be amazing to meet you guys and stuff like that. I've actually met a few subscribers in the past, which is really cool. My neighbors, two of my neighbors turned out they were subscribers, and they had no idea that I lived in the neighborhood, so that was a thing. But I met some people at TwitchCon, I met some people at PAX. So yeah, let me know if you guys are going, or at least plan to.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Devrish38, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciate the support. And in the chat, can we get...
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Double subs, thank you so much. Can we get some double subscriber hype in the chat? Very much appreciated. Cloudminer, thank you so much for the 2 months in a row. Very awesome. Let's go hashtag double sub. I'm saying two words at the same time. Double sub hype in the chat. Very much appreciated. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Double side up. I've been doing that like way too much lately, just really failing at the word department. Like just fail. The fails are so real. So real. All right, let's see. I want to bring this piece. Let's see. Let's start connecting this section right here. Oh, the log fellas. Okay. So I'm going to swoop this piece right here. I'm going to start working this one upwards like this. Okay. There we go. Work this one up like that. I'm literally going to move that sign just a little bit over so it looks like so it looks like you know, it's just, it was natural, like the posts were always there. But thank you so much for the support. It's very, very much appreciated. And any subscriber, you know, you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. So put that across there. Awesome. Is Mumbo on? No, I don't believe so. Oh, Zuma's on. Zuma's on. He keeps going on and off, so I'm not sure exactly what he's doing today on the server. But yeah, Mumbo's usually not on when I'm on. You know, Mumbo is from the UK and I'm from the United States, so our time zones, and I'm from the west coast of the United States, so that's like even farther. So not always on at the same time that the other hermits from Europe are on, unfortunately. Not always on, but there we go. So as we talked about, we're just kind of getting that basic layout of the arch build. So we're just gonna kind of play with this a little bit and see how this all kind of flows together. Oh, I see the potential. I see the potential in this, my friends. I see the potential. So what I'm thinking here, why don't we just fly over here real quickly? As you can see, I want this is a little unnatural how this angle goes up. What I'm going to do is make it soften by going a little more over here and then going up. It'll kind of right there, and then it'll drop a little faster down to that spot. But I think that's going to be a really cool entrance into my base. So I think that'll be really cool. Oh, what kind of dirt am I using for the walkways? Oh, my friend, if you don't know about these, let me tell you. The 1.9 path block is one of my favorite blocks now. As you can see, you take your shovel and then you right click on grass like this and you get this amazing pathway. I originally was so down on this, like I was like, oh my gosh, Mojang, this isn't what we need. What we need is, you know, and I would name off in my head like 1,000 other things that I would love, you know, it to be added to Minecraft. And I was like, path blocks, no, not the path blocks. We don't need these. But I am such a fan of the path block now. Like, I am so excited about the path blocks. There are so many options for them. And I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at a series of videos that I've recently made. The series of videos you're not going to see quite yet on my channel. It's actually there in like a capacity of being there in case I have to go, like, in case there's like a lot of doctor stuff and I'm unable to record any videos for a week. I literally have a series, just a quick kind of house build that I made that'll go up if I can't make videos, you know, like that week. I have a series now that's kind of like it's kind of waiting in the wings a little bit. But in the series, I talk about a way of doing carpet now with the path blocks. So you can take the path blocks and use it as kind of like a really shaggy carpet, like kind of like an old-fashioned kind of carpet, by using that. And I think it would look good in a cabin. It would look good in something along those lines. We might try to see if this will work within our ranch build in Scarland. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. But yeah, I love the path block. Very, very cool. There we go. It doesn't work for you? Well, it should. Just take your shovel, give it a little right click, and I bet it'll work for you. I guarantee it'll work for you. If you're on PC and you've updated 1.9, that is. So those are important things. It's buffering. Well, my friend, if it's buffering, you give the page a quick refresh. And then if it continues to buffer, what I want you to do is to click the little like cog wheel thingamabob. And I want you to adjust your source quality. Look around on the source quality and see if you can maybe adjust it down a little bit, lower the quality a little bit. That might help. You know, internet connections, you know, they're finicky little guys, and sometimes you need to adjust the quality settings if it's a little too much for your connection. There we go. So they don't have path blocks on Pocket Edition. Okay, I see how that works. That Pocket Edition. Do you watch Ultra yesterday? I don't know what that is. You'll have to explain that to me. I don't know what it is. What am I making and what am I building? We're building a super awesome natural arch bridge. Well, not bridge because we're not going to be technically crossing it, but it's a way of framing up this area going into my base. And holy lags. Just a little lag action right there. Hopefully this is everything good. No drop frames, 0 drop frames. So we're good, my friends. We're good. But as you can see, we're building up this natural arch that will connect over to here. And I think it'll be really cool. And it's going to be an awesome way to kind of frame up our base. And I think it'll look really cool. So as you can see, I just want to start to thicken it up here at the very, very small base right here. It looks a little too small because this thing needs to be a little thicker so it, can hold up all this rock and all that good stuff. 1.91 is coming out. What did they add in 1.91? I assume they didn't add anything, but they changed something. Was it? I saw Izuma's video. There's some changes with armor and things of that nature, correct? I forgot. I actually watched that video. I was like, what's 1.9? That was a while ago, too, that they did that. You know what? All I care about is backpacks. And you know this. You guys know this. All Scar wants is just a backpack. All I want is a backpack. It's a simple request, Mojang. A backpack. I would love it. I've been asking for a backpack since like 2011. Literally, you could trace back my video to 2011, and you'll see me complaining that there's no backpack in Minecraft. Oh man, I want a backpack so much. The shape is already awesome. Well, thank you. I very much appreciate that. It's going to take a lot of work, but eventually we'll get there. I'm confident. I'm confident in this, that even if it looks awful the first couple times, we can constantly refine and change it to the point where it'd be like, oh, look, it's starting to look good finally. There we go. So I just want to bring down some of these pieces like so, and then I want to jump back ever so slightly and get a look at this. Oh my, this is looking good. It's a little wider than I anticipated. So it's a little wider. Like I wanted it to be a little narrower in the center so it framed our pathway a little bit better. So that's a thing, but it's okay. Like we can always like adjust it a little bit more. As you can see where we're right here, we need to bring it up. We need to fill in this section and make it a little bit more of an arch a little bit. So that'll be good. Cloud Miner is hosting. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated for the host. There we go. All right, and let's see. We're gonna cut that piece in there like that. Bring that one right there. Nice. And as you can see, we just want to continue to thicken up this base over here. I really want it to feel natural, like it's really kind of growing out of this particular piece of the hillside. It'll be a little bit before we get it to the exact kind of, the way we want it, but I think it'll look good eventually. See how we're just slowly building this up and getting more infrastructure built down here. It's so important to make sure it doesn't look, you don't want it to be really thick on the top and then these little spindly little base of it. Like that's a concern. That's why I really want to focus making sure this area is cool. Now for the interior of the arch, so the underside of the arch, that's where we want to incorporate a little yellow, a little red, a little orange, and I think that'll look really cool. But we want to use the start of it, of course, it's just all going to be hardened clay. And then we can use that, the hardened clay, like this, as kind of a palette that we can add our other colors and all those good things to it. Oh, something's wrong with my subscription thing. It's not going to renew at the end of the month. It said 2 months, Cloud. Twitch handles all of that stuff. So I bet if you drop them a support ticket, they could definitely fix that up for you. Like a streamer like our side, we don't have any control over that. So that's all that's Twitch's responsibility to make sure that's right for you. But yeah, definitely if something's goofed up, definitely shoot them a support ticket. They usually can get back to you pretty quick and fix that stuff. I wish I had more control over like fixing issues like that, but I don't. We don't have, streamers on Twitch partners don't have that kind of control. There we go. Get that set up. There we go. Looking good. And it's a good thing too that we don't, because yeah, a lot of like YouTubers, streamers, like we don't want to mess with that. Like we're not good at that. Leave it to the professionals over at Twitch. What are we building? A super awesome natural arch bridge, of course, my friend, and welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. go. Cut those pieces around there like so. There we go. You know what I just realized? We, looking at, seeing the sun this week, and I was thinking like, oh, great, it's the sun. Finally seeing the sun for once after all these months. And then I realized, man, it is almost time for summer. And boy, oh boy, would I ever like to go on a vacation. I haven't been on a vacation in a very, very long time. So yeah, like, oh, man, I really want to go on a vacation. But the options of going on vacation are incredibly limited. But what is your guys' dream vacation? Like if a plane pulls up to your house and it's like say I'm the pilot. We're just gonna say that. So Captain Scar opens up the door and like, come on in, we'll take you anywhere you want to go. Where would you go? Where would Captain Scar take you on your dream vacation? Like, I'm trying to think of where I would go. It would probably be somewhere adventurous, my friend. Somewhere adventurous. I don't want to get hurt and I don't want to get sick. Like, I don't want to eat anything that gets me sick, and I really don't want to get hurt. But I would like to go on an adventure. So you kind of have those risks a little bit when you want to go on an adventure, I suppose. But man, I'd probably go to maybe New Zealand, maybe somewhere real crazy like the Antarctic or something. I don't know. I would just go somewhere really cool. Definitely go somewhere a little bit, maybe off the beaten path a little bit. If I was going to go somewhere a little safer, I would probably either go to Tokyo Disneyland. That would definitely be somewhere I would like to go. Probably somewhere in Europe. That would be fun too. I've never been to Europe. But yeah, that's trying to think of anywhere else. I would definitely like to go to Tokyo Disney. I would like to go to New Zealand. I'd like to see castles in Europe on my Scar plane. I really want a Scar plane now. Poland, awesome. Netherlands, Poland, oh, awesome. Very cool. Florida, I like Florida. Florida's awesome. Florida's cool, especially the Keys. I don't know if you've ever been to the Keys. I went to the Keys when I was like 8, I think. I got stung by a jellyfish, so that was a thing. Still enjoyed my time. But yeah, getting stung by a jellyfish, yeah, not so fun. Not so fun. It wasn't awful, but like it stung me behind my ear. And it just swole up. Oh. But yeah, where else do you guys want to go? Denmark, Australia. I would love to go to Australia too. I'd love to go to Australia too. But there's so many things that want to kill me there. There's like so many snakes. Like, I was just talking to somebody from Australia, and I was complaining about the level of snakes, and I was like, come on, in the cities you don't see the snakes. They're just out there, and you just don't go out there. And it's like out there, and I just pictured this like giant wide open like plains full of snakes everywhere. But yeah, that would be a cool place too, as long as there wasn't any snakes. Wasn't any snakes. New York, yeah, that would be cool to see New York. I love skyscrapers and stuff, so yeah, going to New York would be really cool. Let me bring that across there. I guess if you really want to see skyscrapers, like, I guess, what do you think? Where would be a better place to go? Hong Kong, maybe? Hong Kong? Yeah, probably Hong Kong. What about Shanghai? Shanghai, do they have the one I'm thinking of? It might be Shanghai. There's somewhere it has this incredible building. It's actually in Battlefield 4. That skyscraper map, it's actually in there. It's really, really cool building. And I guess Dubai too would have cool skyscrapers. But I think New York would be really fun. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, I love seeing the moon. Okay, you win. You win. I'll take the moon. I'll take the moon. But yeah, isn't it awesome that it's highly likely in our lifetimes there'll be like tourism in space? Like, isn't that cool? Like that's cool to me. Maybe at the moment it might be a little expensive. Maybe just kind of a lot expensive, but it's still amazing to think like, there's potential that you could go to space. Like that's a thing. Like that's a possibility in the future that at least at this point, like it's super, super duper expensive, but it's becoming a thing. You don't have to be a superstar astronaut, normal people can experience that. I think that's pretty cool. There we go. Cut that piece along there. Cut that one along there. Nice. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, let's take a look from far. See how we're coming along. It's super amazing in Hong Kong, but don't go in the summer. Duly noted. I assume it might get a little humid or a little hot. Oh, something just went in my eye. Oh my friends, we're getting there.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Steve, thank you so much for the subscription. 17 months in a row. Can we get some super 17th month hype in the chat? So I want to see hashtag super de-duper. I know it's a lot to type. Super de-duper 17 month hype. Very awesome. Something is still in my eye. Very much appreciate the support. And I'm sorry, something went in my eye. But thank you so much, Steve, for the support. Very much appreciated. And you know this. You can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. You know this. But I like to remind everybody because sometimes people forget that they can spam as many jelly emotes as they want. There we go. There's that 17th month super hype hashtag. I like that. If you guys don't want to type that all, you can just copy and paste the person above you. I love it. Look at all that super duper 17-month hype. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, by the way, that suit right there is fully repaired. That's a solid suit right there. I like that. I'll probably enchant that and that'll go in my shop. Oh, I love this angle. I love the potential of this from this angle. Oh, I can just visualize it. I mean, yeah, at this point right here, like there's a hole in there, there's dirt all over it. But like in my mind, I can visualize it. And if you guys want to kind of see what I'm talking about, just search, oh, I almost did it again, Arches National Park, and just kind of get a visual of what we're kind of working with here. If I had an image of a painting I did a very long time ago of an arch that was from National Arch. See, I did it again. From that park. I'll post it on Twitter today. I'll post it on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram today. I need some more hardened clay. But yeah, so definitely follow me on Twitter today, and I will. I'll post that picture today. It's not the best picture. I'll let you know that. But it was one of my very first things I painted. And it was of one of the great arches in the park. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the builds. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I need to catch up with the chat here. I can still see the super duper 17th month hype chat. I like that. I like that a lot. How is Uncle Stan? Uncle Stan's great. He's putting on a little weight. He's had so much cake lately. We need to get him. We need to get him some form of. We need to get Stan on a diet at this point. He's just eating that cake like crazy over there, but he's doing good. He thanks you for asking. Very much appreciated. How do I get the cat emoji? That is from subscribing to the channel. There we go. Subscribing to the channel just helps keep the channel supported and all those good things, and it's never required, but always appreciated. There we go. Bring that across there. Looking good, looking good. And we'll bring this over here. See how we're starting to build up this base like we talked about? Remember how it was pretty skinny before? We want to start with a thick base and then get a little skinnier at the top and then work it back down to similar to what we're doing over here. We want that slope to be at a much sharper angle. You should go to Chicago. I've never been to Chicago before. That'd be cool. Never been there. So I'm trying to think of what states have I actually been to. So let's play that game. All right. So what states have you been to, Scar? All right. So California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Arizona. I think I landed in Texas when I was 3 on a plane. I'm going to count it. Texas. Okay. So let me go. Now let's go up to the top up there. Let's go visit our Canadian friends. So up in that area of the country, I went to, let's say, Montana. So, well, I guess it's Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota. Didn't go to North Dakota. From there, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I know there was a state that had a long layover once in, but I don't even know if you count. Do you even count the state that you had like a layover on a flight at? I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing or not. And then Florida. In the Florida. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's as many as I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, Nebraska. Drove through there by mistake. Not a lot to see. I'm sure it's a nice state, but we got lost in Nebraska in this cornfield, and then we've got turned around finally. That's all I know. I'm sure it's a great state, but all I know is we were lost, and it was late. Or, I mean, we were late to my brother's graduation. And we're like, how do we get out of here? How do we get out of here? My recollection of Wisconsin is about none. It was when I was at the Mayo Clinic. I was being weaned from a ventilator, and I was still on like a portable home ventilator, and they were preparing to like admit me to get that weaned, so I didn't have to be on a ventilator anymore. And I did a spinal tap, and it wasn't good. Like the spinal tap really made me sick. But like to get me out of the hotel room for a while, we went on this drive through Wisconsin, and like I don't even remember it all. All I remember is going to this little town called like Stockholm, Wisconsin, and that's where my grandma was born, actually. Other than that, I don't remember anything until the next day when they did this thing called a pain patch, where they take your blood. So they take your blood, and then an interventional radiologist will then take that blood and he will inject it into your spine where they did the spinal tap, to seal the hole that's leaking and causing you to be really sick. And then once I got that, I was all great again. I was happy old Scar again. It was like instant too. It was like they stuck that needle in, inserted the blood, and it was like bam, Scar's better again. It's one of the first times anything ever just like instantly got better. I was like, whoa, modern medicine, it does work once in a while. Look at that. Nice. All right, let's take a quick overview of how we're doing. All right, you should come to Scotland. Okay, here we go. All right, my friends. Okay, I see some issues here. Okay, so first thing we want to work on is increasing this section here. We want this to be a little thicker. So follow the cursor. Are you following the cursor? See that? I want to thicken that up a little bit. Right here, I want to saw that off. Next thing, I want this to be a little skinnier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up just ever so slightly higher. But yeah, when you're working like this and all of a sudden things start to go south on you, don't fear. You got this. This is the point when at least, especially me, like I would get frustrated and was like, oh, it's coming out terrible. No, you want to stick it in there. You want to stick it out. You don't want to get carried away. You want to just start working on it, fix the mistakes, and move on. All right. Scotland is great. Yeah, all those places would be amazing to go. Oh, those places would be amazing. Yeah, I wish I could travel more. That'd be a thing. There we go. Put that across.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
I'm going to goof up your name, but you know that's a service I provide, right? Everybody knows this. Try 3. Graham, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. And 13 months in a row. That's incredible. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? And and I know you know this, you can spam as many jelly emotes as you want in the chat. There we go. Well, thank you so much for the support. It's very, very much appreciated. You know what we haven't heard in a very long time, which makes me sad a little bit inside, is the proper alert for new subscriptions. It's driving me crazy not hearing the proper subscription alert. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a quick little trip over here. I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to play the right one for a second. I probably should actually do it on the right computer. Never mind. It didn't work. I'm so sorry. I literally just played the announcement on my other computer. I can hear it over here on my speakers, but you guys can't hear it. I'm so sorry. I picked up the wrong mouse. I have 2 mouses. That's a thing. There we go. But yeah, I have another computer on my side, and I use that also, and I literally played it on the wrong one. You can put some jelly fails in the chat. It won't hurt my feelings, I promise you. Oh, there we go, my friends. All right, as you can see, I just want to start bringing down this section over here, so we can get kind of an idea on how this is going to go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't tell anyone I did that. If you guys don't know, the Birch Brothers burnt down the tree farm that was here last night. So I feel like we're safe by taking that down. I feel like we're safe. We're good. There we go. All the jelly fails. I love that. So that picture of Jelly as the jelly fail emote is actually Jelly when she was a kitten. What she did was I was taking her picture. We needed pictures for my family. Like they're like, we want to see Jelly. And then I got my camera out and I put her out in the living room and I was like, Jelly, make faces. And I was just sitting there and all of a sudden she jumps up onto the couch and she looks at me and goes like this. And I'm like, perfect. That was a long time ago. So that picture just sat on my computer for a very long time, and I was looking for what could make a cool like fail emote, and I saw that, and I was like, that's it. So here's a great question from Twitter. So this is a Q&A question. Scar, hashtag Scar Q&A. Have you heard of the Philippines? Of course I've heard of the Philippines. And what do you think of it? Well, I've never been there, so I'm sure it's an amazing country, and I'd love to go. I'm pretty sure my aunt's probably been there. She's gone to so many countries around the world, especially a lot of countries in Asia and all that stuff. And like she's gone to Bhutan. She's gone to what am I thinking? Let's see, Bhutan. She's gone to. I know she's gone to the Philippines. I think she's gone to Vietnam. I think she's. Let's see. What am I thinking of? Where is Kathmandu? That is in... I cannot think of the country. I am trying my hardest. It is not working. I am completely blank in the head. Where is... I know you guys will. I know you guys will tell me where it is. But yeah, she's gone to lots of countries. I bet she has.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
I'm gonna goof up your name so bad. My dyslexia is kicking in hard. Brian Morgenstern 412. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm so sorry I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. The dyslexia is just intense sometimes. It just it overtakes your brain and spins it in all. Nepal. That's right. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you. I just completely blanked out. Thank you. Yes, Nepal. That was one of her favorites. But she went there a long time ago. Man, she went there, I think, like in the 70s or 80s, I think, one time. And I think she's been back there before. But I want to come back to that travel. But thank you so much for subscribing. It's very much appreciated. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? And super sorry for messing up your name. So sorry. So sorry. You know, it's a service I provide, and it's a service that I provide well. You know, if you're gonna if you're gonna fail at something, at least fail well. That's my philosophy. If you're gonna fail, at least fail in style. I don't know. I'm literally reaching there. All right. Oh, you just died like tragically. That zombie looked really sad on the ground. I felt sorry for him, really. Okay. Let's get back. So, you know what I was thinking about this when we like. Okay, Q&A, I gotta ask this. Who are the Birch brothers? The Birch brothers are fellas, or whoever I keep forgetting if they're brothers or fellas. So what they are is kind of a counter to the Log Fellas. Now the Log Fellas are kind of like a mafia organization on the server. They kind of control the flow and the economy of logs and wood. And they're kind of a counter to them. There's also an emerging sapling society. I don't know much about this. I think Mumbo may be at the head of this, but that's also another thing on the server. And guys, remember one thing. One thing about this is it's all in fun, and everybody on the server is friends. And yeah, we might like joke about this whole rivalry thing, but it's all in fun. Just remember that. I know some people get a little serious about things. Just remember that everyone's still friends and it's all in good fun, okay? I want you guys to remember that, okay? Awesome. So traveling. There is an Imagineer. If you don't know what Imagineer is, that's who creates theme park rides. That's who, for Disney, they're called Imagineers. The name is blending of imagination and engineering. So anyway, there was an Imagineer named Herbert Ryman. Herbert Ryman is undoubtedly one of the most underrated artists of the time period from like the, oh man, what do I say? Like, not sure exactly what time frame. I don't want to goof that up, but he was a very amazing artist, and he did a lot of work for the Disney company, especially in the early days of really imagining what Disneyland would look like, and especially Epcot and stuff like that. But anyway, this guy had a fascinating life. At one time, he was hired by the circus, of all places, to follow them around and paint them pictures. Just follow this circus around. And other things he did, he traveled the world, but he traveled the world in like the 30s. Can you imagine the differences? Like all the amazing things you could have seen in those years or whatever, traveling by boat, and there's the access to aircraft. Like there wasn't any of this stuff. Just traveling around. Oh, I couldn't even imagine the life experiences of that guy. But yeah, look up Herbert Ryman. He's an amazing artist. I think he passed away in the 80s. But he did a lot of work for creating the parks, and just an absolute amazing artist. But yeah, traveling in those years, I can't even. I don't know. It would be quite something. That's why you wish we had a time machine. Don't you wish you had a time machine? I wish I had a time machine. That'd be awesome. I'd love to go back to other times and see things. That'd be cool. All right, let's take a look at how we're doing so far. Okay. It's got a little odd shapes to it, but we're gonna work on it. Don't worry. As you can see, this is a little awkward right here, so I'm gonna fix that a little bit. So let's start working on that. I may even push this section up a little bit, but we can do that from the bottom and just build up the top. Oh, that is awesome. You do a lot of theme park design using a lot of graphic programs. Oh, that is awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I that's all my life I wanted to be a theme park designer. Like that is what all I wanted to do for so long. Then I went to Pixar. That is one of the most creative and amazing places you could possibly go to. Like the people there, they're like the most awesome, amazing, nicest people in the world. It's got this like energy in the place, in the studio. That place is unbelievable. Then I wanted to be a concept artist for Pixar for a very long time. But health things prevent things from happening. But you know what? I can still do YouTube. I can still create things on YouTube for, I'm not sure how many people are watching today, but I'm sure there's at least 100 people out there watching and enjoying the stream, and that makes me happy. I just like creating things. Creating things is what's kind of fuels me. Anything kind of creative and creating and being creative. That's what fuels me and makes me keep moving on and try new things. And but yeah, I really wish I could have done that, but never say never, my friends. Just never say never. You never know what'll happen. All right, so let's go over here. We're gonna fill this section in like that, and put that right there, and fill that in. But yeah, you know what? Like I said, there's 400. Hello, 400 other people. I'm Scar, just building an arch. Anyway, we can relive our theme park, dreams, of course, with Planet Coaster. That's right, Planet Coaster's coming out next week, or at least an alpha, and I should have a code for it, and I'm so excited. So yeah. Okay. Where do we want to go with this? Okay. So what I'm thinking at this point is, like we talked about before, this needs to be filled in. So we need to fill this little corner in, as you can see. Like this, I can't see the counter, like the viewer counter. So that's why I was like, I guess it's like 100 by the gauging of the chat moving, but yeah, I can't see it. Like I have no idea how many people are watching. So yeah, hello 400 people, love you. So this little section right here, we want to fill that in, and then I want to cut out a little bit on this section right there, and then I want to just generally thicken up the whole structure, and that's will allow us to add the colors. That'll allow us to yellow, orange, and reds, and all those beautiful things. But yeah, that's cool. Could I put Jelly on camera for a bit? It's been a while since I last saw her. She's not in my room right now, my friend, but in a little while, we'll definitely go and see if we can round her up for you. I promise. I'll at least try. I can't guarantee I'll be able to find her, but I'm going to at least give it an effort, okay? That's all I'm going to try, okay? So don't worry, I'm going to try, but yeah, Jelly does jelly things, and when Jelly's doing jelly things, Jelly doesn't like to get bothered, so she hides while she's doing jelly things. I used to have a cat. I think I've talked about her before. Her name was Feisty, and I used to always joke that she was kind of like a witch or whatever, but a nice witch. But upstairs brewing in her cauldron. When I was younger, I was like, I bet she's up there brewing again. But yeah, but a nice witch. Feisty was just a little feisty, but she was nice. She was a nice cat. We had her when I was a kid. She was a rescue cat. Poor cat. They found her in a parking lot. Her eyes were like glued shut. So, yeah, poor cat. But she had a nice life. We had her for a very, very long time. All right, my friends, let's go get some more hardened clay. And then we'll see what we can do about getting that little section where we didn't like, where it was kind of drooped down. Get that fixed up. All right. Oh, hello. Got them there. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, my friends, let's get that out of there. Grab that, that. Oh my, we are running out of hardened clay. That's an issue. I wonder if anybody on the server has any extra hardened clay they can maybe donate. Like, Scar, you see you've gotten over your head here. Let me donate something to you. So like we talked about before, I wish the center was a little bit more consolidated, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out in the end. Have I been to Alton Towers? No, but I know there's a podcast I listen to, and they're always talking about Alton Towers. Oh, hello, you're not what I want. Go away. There we go. But talking about that, yeah, that's what I said. I'd love to go to Europe and see that stuff. I love the theme park industry emerging in UK. Like, that's actually something that's getting bigger there. I always thought that the Disneyland Paris should have been built in the UK. I know they didn't build it because of weather and a few other things, but it just made sense to be there. I don't know. All right, get that across there. Put that right there. Actually, what I remember, there was 2 candidates for Disneyland Paris. It was Paris, and I believe it was somewhere on the Mediterranean, I think. I can't remember. It was another area because it had similar weather to California. So it was somewhat identical to that. There we go. Awesome. Got that piece in there like that. Bring that across like that. Speaking of Paris, they did open a pretty cool ride there recently, and that was Ratatouille. It's a trackless ride system, which you'll see more of, I think, in the United States soon, which is pretty cool, like theme park wise. A lot of trackless rides are still like overseas in a lot of Disney parks, like Winnie the Pooh in Tokyo Disneyland was one of the very first rides that used like a trackless ride system. It's an amazing ride. I'd highly encourage you guys, if you don't know what it is already, search it on YouTube today and just marvel at the technology. And this was built some time ago too. It kind of makes you sad when you think of the Winnie the Pooh ride we have at Disneyland and compare it to the one at Tokyo. Like, you're just like, all right, I'm going off on a theme park tangent at the moment. I'll wrangle myself in a second. How did I get invited to Hermitcraft? I got an invite, just out of the blue, and I was so happy. Hello, it is nighttime. I can guarantee you. Look at how dark it is out there. I don't know. I got an invite, and I accepted. And I can't thank the other hermits enough for inviting me. It was very, very nice of them, and it's really feel like my creativity lately in Minecraft. Just constantly thinking of new ideas since being on the server, and just being part of the Hermitcraft community, meeting so many amazing other hermits, and of course the Hermitcraft community is incredible. The support has been unreal. All the new hermits that I don't know. Being on Hermitcraft is really just stirred the passion, if you will, for creating content, making videos, streams, all these different things. I just absolutely love it, and I'm glad you guys are too, because I'm having a great time. There we go. Bring these across there. Cut those like that, and it's really nice just being part of a community on YouTube. I wasn't really a part of one before, really, and it's really nice to be able to be a part of a cool community. What is my favorite Disney or Pixar film? Wow, gosh, that's a hard one, my friend. That's a hard one. That's a very hard question. It's like asking me what my favorite food is. I'm just going to give you like 20 different answers. Like, oh, I like pizza. I like nachos. I like a lot of different movies for a lot of different reasons. Especially, I like one like at a particular time and maybe not later. You know what? I always kind of go back to at least one movie, and I wouldn't say it's my all-time favorite, but it's got something that I really appreciate in it. And let's see, we might have a really strange-looking archway here at the moment, and that's WALL-E. The first 15 minutes of WALL-E is some of the greatest kind of, cinema, if you will. WALL-E didn't speak for the first 15 or so minutes, but you watch the movie and you feel like you are he is speaking. They did such a wonderful job with animation and just creating this wonderful kind of environment for that. And I don't know, that's something I always kind of go back to, is I always just hats off to them for creating that, because that is like an incredible first kind of run at the movie. Like, the rest of the movie's fine, but I like to watch the first 15 a lot, because there's just a lot to be learned from that movie, especially in that first 15, on how they were able to convey so much emotion through not speaking. And that's not easy to create. Yeah, I like that. The next thing is I need to make this a little thicker right here. Just make this just a little thicker right here. And I think we're starting to get there. See how we're starting to get this shape built up along here? Let's get a really far off perspective and kind of get an idea of what's going on. But yeah, also Up, I think, was also a great one. If we were going to talk, I like to separate Pixar and, okay. So from over here, I can instantly see issues. So the first thing, what do you guys think? What do you think? I mean, it's got the basic shape that I envisioned, but I don't know if it's right or not. That's the question. So what I'm thinking is to take this section and bring it down a little bit more, and then maybe soften that arch down, at least kind of as a start point. I think we can kind of work on it a little bit more. What I do like about it is I do like the idea of this kind of being incorporated into the side of the mountain. I feel like that's getting pretty natural, but this area needs to be thickened for sure. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get a little scaffolding rolling. Get a little scaffolding rolling. There we go. But yeah, let's see, what other things? Pinocchio. Pinocchio was a technological feat of extraordinary technical feat in its day and age. Each one of those frames, of course, were hand drawn, and those backgrounds were hand painted, and I that's what I love. If I was in animation, I know there's not really anyone doing it anymore, but I really do miss hand-drawn animation. I wish there was some form of way of bringing that back in some way or another. That ability to just with your hand just swooping it across, not being perfect in any way. I don't know. There's something missing in some animation now that the hand-drawn was able to convey. There's a lot of great things that 3D animation can do, but there is a slight element that's missing, like a little extra kind of human element, if you will, I guess, to it. That slight error rate, I don't know, something like that. It's hard to convey exactly what it is, but I do miss that. But I love Pixar, I absolutely do. But I do miss hand-drawn animation quite a bit. And I think a lot of them do also. I know a lot of them hated being compared to the fact that people would say, hey, what do you think about you killing off hand-drawn animation with Pixar's wonderful movies? They hated that because most of them started with hand-drawn animation and they still love it to this day. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Someday somebody will bring it back. It's like film and a camera. You guys remember this, right? Film. There's still a lot of places that keep film alive because there are some properties to film that are still better than digital. There's a few things that are still better, and so there's still companies, especially like in Portland, Oregon. Like, of course, Portland, Oregon's going to keep it alive, but that are kind of keeping film alive in a way, and that's good. That's good. You shouldn't completely get rid of it. There we go. Cut that across there. I don't want to be too hipster about it, but that's what I think. You know what I missed? The pizza song. I want the pizza song. We're switching it up. We're going to switch up the music here, my friends. We're going to listen to the pizza song. We haven't listened to the pizza song in like 3 weeks. Yeah, here it is. The pizza song. If you don't know the music, of course, it's Approaching Nirvana. Their link is in the description of the stream. You know where all the little panels are and all that good stuff. You can definitely go and check them out. And we always like to thank them because they are super awesome in that they allow streamers and YouTubers and all sorts of other people to use their content in their creations, and can't really ask for anything more than that. They're very awesome people. Who is Bob? Oh my, who is Bob? Who is Bob, you may ask? Bob is Bob the Creeper Building Inspector. Bob is a creeper. He comes around at night, usually, and he likes to inspect our builds to make sure they're up to code and If he doesn't feel that they're up to code, he will destroy. I will guarantee you that. He will destroy. He is also, he doesn't like to be wrong. He likes to destroy things anyway, even if it's up to code and properly built. He will still destroy because that's Bob's name. That's his middle name, Bob the Destroying Creeper. So yeah, Bob the Building Inspector, he comes around. Bob the Building Creeper Inspector, he comes around. You might have noticed him in the chat there. You can see him with his hard hat. It's a disguise, really. He's not really inspecting anything. He just wants to destroy it. It's a clever ruse that Bob put on. It's true. All right, let's see how this is coming out. You're from Germany and you love the videos? Well, hello there. Hello. And thank you so much. I'm glad you like the videos very much. It's awesome. Looking good. Have I heard about... All right, I'm going to goof this name up. A-U-T... Uncraft? Uncrypt? No, I haven't, but I'll definitely take a look at it at the end of the stream, my friend. You could send me some links on Twitter right now if you want, and I'll definitely take a look at it. When did I start YouTube? Oh, hello. That's a great question. I started YouTube actually in 2011. I think, yeah, at the beginning of 2011 I started actually. I started with Call of Duty. I started with Call of Duty. So I figured like at the time, like that's, oh shoot, we are running out of actual resources. So let me see how this started. So I wanted to create videos. I just thought it was a fun thing. Most people wanted to see Call of Duty videos at that time, and I was playing a lot of Call of Duty. I wasn't always the greatest player, but I just wanted to create content. And I also was playing tons of Minecraft, and I didn't realize that there was a lot of people out there who liked Minecraft. The only real Minecrafters I knew of at the time were just doing kind of like mod reviews or texture pack reviews, nothing in a way that interested me. And I didn't know at that time of all the amazing kind of Let's Players or builders out there at that time. So I was thinking like, well, dang, there's gotta be something we can do here that's other than, something other than mod reviews or something like that. And that's when I started Scarland, like a building world. And it was so cool once I did find out like, oh wow, there is a bunch of other amazing YouTubers out there building and creating cool things and stuff like that. But for the longest time, like I didn't know about them. All I knew about people just doing mod reviews, and I was like, so boring. We gotta do something better. So yeah, that's kind of how I started Minecraft. But I didn't really think anybody would like it, but I wanted to try it, the building aspect anyway, if that's something anybody wanted to see on YouTube. And eventually I noticed like, whoa, there's like a great reception to these videos. And I'm having fun making them. This is truly what I want to make. And let's do it. So yeah, ever since then I've been making those Minecraft videos. And for most part, it seems like people really like them, I guess. So, I like making them. People seem to like watching them. So that's a win-win for everyone, I suppose. There we go. Check Twitter. I will. Let me check. Is there anything planned for the 5th birthday of Scarland? Oh, I'm so wrapped up in all of the Hermitcraft stuff right now. I completely forgot about Scarland's birthday. I'm kind of feeling like a fireworks show or something might be in order. I love fireworks shows. We haven't done one in a while. We've got a ton of gunpowder from the roller coaster project especially. We were out in the open for so long. Let me get all of this. We don't want to lose a single one of these blocks. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, maybe we'll think of something. I'm the best at terraforming. Well, I try, and I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the terraforming. How is my day going? It is going pretty well. I literally didn't think I was gonna like wake up. Like I woke up and I was like this. But it took a little while. But I am up and raring to go and having a great time on Twitch. Twitch just sends like some awesome like wake up something into your body, and it's like, oh, time to wake up. It's like coffee anyway. Like when you hit live, you could be like half asleep. When you hit live, all of a sudden you're just like energized and ready to go. Twitch is like coffee, I guess. I don't know. Never really had coffee. There we go. How long is this stream going to be? I don't know, my friend. No, let's go. I mean, it's not going to be like 6 hours, but probably go a little longer. Okay, So we're at this point here. Let's take a stock of our issues with the structure at this point. Okay, so I'm gonna point my carrot at it, okay? So right there is an issue. So that's issue number 1. We wanna soften that and make that go up a little bit more, okay? I wanna saw this piece down ever so slightly there. I want to address this little thing right here. That's a little awkward. And then this area needs a little bit of redressing, but it's not awful. If I'm looking at it from this angle and I pull up Arches National Park on Google, like I'm literally looking at arches. It has this shape. There's a particular one I'm looking at that looks, oh gosh, it looks absolutely amazing. I want to visit here so bad. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to find the actual name. It's called, let's see, Moon Through the Window Arch. Window Arch. Okay, I'm building the window arch apparently. So yeah. There's still audio? Wait, is there something wrong with the audio? Can I get like a yes or no if the audio is good? Let me know, guys, if there's an issue. Awesome. The pizza song. Yes, the pizza song. We love the pizza song, don't we? All right, let's eat some carrots. Am I continuing with Cash Crush? No, we talked extensively about this. No, I've moved over to Hermitcraft as my SMP series. The audio is good? Oh, thank you. Good. I was worried for a second. Like, I don't want to be just here just talking to myself. I mean, well, I guess I do that all day anyway. But when you make YouTube videos, all you do is talk to yourself, in a way. It's all you do. Okay, so I wanted to jump up here. Remember when we talked about we wanted to do something up here? But every time I get up here to do what I talked about doing down there, like I don't know exactly where it is that I wanted to start, like, you know, breaking some blocks. I think like right here, I think that's kind of what we needed. I'll take a stock of that again in a little bit and just make sure that's right. Clear and loud. Well, that's the way we like it, my friend. That is the way we like it. Hey, welcome back, Gabe. Welcome back. What happened to FTP Departed? I'll tell you what happened to that. Unfortunately, in the summer, I had to have surgery, and I consolidated all of my series down to the most popular ones. That is Scarland, the Scar World house build, and StudTech at the time. And I had to give up some of the other series I was working on so that I could make a month's worth of videos. When I had surgery in the summer, I had to I was completely gone for over a month, and I created content for a month worth of, you know, videos on my channel. It was the most exhausting thing ever, but I did it, and I was pretty proud of that. But one of the side effects is I had to get rid of Arc. I had to get rid of FTB Departed. And then by the time I got back, there wasn't a lot of interest in me starting those series back up. Because, you know, people moved on and they just weren't as interested again in seeing that series. So that's unfortunately what happened to it. So yeah, I wish it wouldn't have been that case where we had to stop it, because I was enjoying that series quite a bit. And I know you guys were too. But yeah, I had to kind of consolidate down everything so that I could make the videos for, of course, when I was gone. So that's a fling. And yeah, we're gonna try to avoid having any surgeries again. So don't want that to happen again. We don't want that to happen. That's not good stuff. It's not good stuff at all. All right, my friends, we're working here. I like this. So we're just kind of making this side a little bit better over here by just kind of beefing this up. In a moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trying to recover some of the clay that's inside all of these sections. Like, you know, if I jump over here, I can recover a bit. See, I'm just getting some extra clay back because we are running a little bit low. So it's kind of important that we kind of jump in here and see what we can do about getting some of this back, because, oh, hello. See, then you're going to break through. So just try to get some of this back in our inventory, because we will need all of it eventually. Have I ever played FTB Crash Landing
Welcome
mod pack?
aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Alex, thank you so much for subscribing. Very, very much appreciated. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? Because we've got another super awesome subscriber. The subscriptions today are incredible. I can't thank you guys enough for it. That we need like a new announcement, so it's like a variations, because we've heard the same one so many times. I think that'd be cool. Because, oh, actually, we tried to have variations, but Twitch Alerts is like, Yeah, we're just going to default back to the same one again. But anyway, thank you so much for subscribing. And you know this, of course, that you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. There we go. Because, everybody loves a good jelly emote. I do. There we go. I can't wait for the day that I'm just in a stream and I just see a jelly emote go by. I've seen it before. Like if I've been in there when like Stud Muffin Sam or Wells put them in there like randomly, and I was like, what the heck? But just randomly when I know that no one else like is in the stream, that'd be funny. All right, bring those across there like that. There we go. And I mean, like, this is like this emote right there. That one I just put in the chat. That's a pretty solid emote. Like, that's a clean one. Like, there's like that, you see a lot of them that are kind of distorted and stuff, but I feel like that's a pretty good one. Like, it's pretty clean. And when I mean clean, I just mean like it's, a good resolution and stuff like that. Can I be a mod? I've always wanted to be a mod. Would you ever let me be a mod? No, just kidding. To be a mod, my friend, all you got to do is help other viewers. When we need a new mod, and we occasionally need new mods, what I like to do is look for people who have helped other viewers. If another viewer has a question, they answered it by, it always helps to highlight their name and just reply to them. Welcome new viewers. Say a new viewer comes in, they say, hey, I'm new. And you're like, hey, welcome to the Scar stream. Stuff like that. And also other mods in the chat will see that. And when they need one, they'll say, hey, Scar, this person here has been super awesome. And then I'll be like, they're super awesome? Well, then let's make them a mod when we need a new mod. So that's how you be a mod. There's no other rhyme or reason to it other than just help people out in the chat. Awesome. All right, rolling along. Is Kingdom Craft up for download? That is a fabulous question, my friend, and I don't know the answer to that. You know what I would do, my friend? Why am I thinking it's time to sleep? I don't know. I just had like a brain like short circuit there or something. Anyway, I would jump over to Iskol. Tweet Iskol. If I don't get a chance to, I will ask him next time I talk to him. But I would shoot Iskol a message and ask him if the Kingdom Craft world is available for download. I don't know the answer to that, actually. I do know for sure that the server is still active, but I don't know if he has released a world download. That's, of course, his call. If that is something he wants to do with the server, of course, like, release a world download of it. I think it would be really cool if he did do that. But you know what? I don't know. But that's a great question, actually. But yeah, shoot Iskol a message and just ask him on Twitter. I'm sure he'll help. Unless he's, like destroying me in PvP or something. And that's a video that's going to be out very soon. And it's embarrassing. And really don't want to talk about my PvP skills right now. But you guys have trapped me. So Etho and Doc have created a really cool arena on the server. And this is a PvP arena. And it turns out Iskol is like the greatest understated like PvP superstar in Minecraft. Like he destroyed everyone. Like I'm over there like trying to figure out how to work the shield and he's just like rah. And I was like, no, Iskol, no. But yeah, we had a ton of fun PvPing on the server, and that's going to be a video up pretty soon. I'm editing it right now. It was like 40 minutes of footage that I kind of have to edit down so it's not so long. So just taking a little while to get it done. Let's take stock of the whole arch and see how it's going. Okay, all right, we're getting there. This section's a little too big, like we need to carve that out right there, so that's a little too thick. This line is still an issue. We fixed that part up there, looks like. That's looking a little bit better. But yeah, I think we're getting there. We're getting there. Like, it's still a long ways to go, but I think you guys can kind of get a basic idea of how the arch will look. And it really does look like that painting. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to try to find that painting for sure and take a picture of it. Now, don't make fun of it. Don't make fun of it. It was one of my very, very first paintings. So yeah, don't forget, make sure you follow me either on Instagram or Twitter, and I'm going to put that out there. Yeah. So what is your guys, is it still not able to sleep? I have a question for you. Excluding Twitch or YouTube, what is your favorite like of the non like I'm trying to say like content creation things like a Twitch or a YouTube where you create a stream or you create a video, but something more of the lines of like social media, like a Twitter, a Facebook, Instagram. Which one do you guys like better, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram? Personally, I like the benefits of the quick access to replying on things on Twitter, but I love the picture sharing of Instagram. Like I love that. It's a more sharing platform. But yeah, I prefer Instagram. Like I really love Instagram. I don't like Facebook that much. They have a lot of really awful like policies, especially when it comes to like if I post a video like, hey, super awesome scars who follow me on Facebook, here's a new video. They're not going to show it to everyone. Like they're going to be like, hey, Scar, yeah, remember when you said you wanted all your viewers to see this video? Yeah, we're going to show about, hey, what? Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. They're like, you know, they'll only send it out to like a small portion of the viewers who have followed me on Facebook. And it's like, why do they do that? It's so frustrating. Twitter, Instagram, I like it. I still post to Facebook and I still will continue to. It's just, it drives me crazy when they do that because a lot of people are like, Scar, I haven't got any of your videos in my feed in a while. It's like, yeah, that's Facebook being dumb. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, I know a lot of people like Facebook, like Steve mentioned. So that's why I always want to make sure I post stuff there. But it's annoying when Facebook doesn't post things. A lot of other YouTubers are the same way. Like the reason is, I'll tell you, the reason is Facebook wants to use their own proprietary video player. And when they see YouTube in there, they think you'll leave their site and go watch that video on YouTube. And you'll leave their site and they won't be getting any, Facebook ad revenue for Facebook because Facebook, takes 100% of that. So that's a big reason why they won't always push it out to everyone. They push it out to about 30% or so sometimes, which is annoying. I don't like that. Oh yes, Iskol did. Oh, I hit my microphone. I'm so sorry if I hurt anybody's ears. Like headphone users, love you. So sorry. Yeah, Iskol did. He made a super awesome bridge. Like it put my little bridge to shame. We work on the arch tomorrow of that bridge, but yeah, Iskol killed it on the bridge. Love it. He did a great job as always. But yeah, he did a fantastic job. There we go. I think that's good. We've collected quite a bit extra, so we'll cover that back up. Okay, let's get back to work. Let's see. Where do we want to work actually? Oh yeah, down here. Remember we talked about that was a little bit, that was a little weird. But what I'm actually going to do is I want to thicken up this section along here a little bit. So that's what we want to work on. Always trying to increase the base size a little bit. I think that's always looked good. You get a little bit bigger right there. So it's a little bit more substantial. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Get that across there. Awesome. Get that right there, over to there. Get that on there. Awesome. Beautiful. That is looking good, my friends. Am I going to put a secret room in the arch? That's a great idea. That's an excellent idea. I don't know. Let me know what you think would be an awesome addition to that section right there. Yeah, if you have any cool ideas for something to put in there, definitely let me know. I love that idea. I love any secret room. I'm always down for a secret room. My friend had a secret room. That's right. Their basement had this crazy door, and they're like, do you want to go to the basement and play the pool or whatever? And I'm like, sure. And like, hey, let's head into the closet. I'm like, what are we doing? Where are we going? What's going on in here? And all of a sudden they're like, they close the door. I'm like, why are we in the closet? This is creepy. And then like they hit this little switch. And the door, like the closet, like the back of the closet just opens up, like the wall just moves, and I'm like, mind blown. And like, yeah, I don't know. The previous owners had this, so we kept it. And I'm like, I would too. I love secret doors. I was just creeped out for a second. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what their previous owners had in the basement that they needed a secret door, but they did. I don't know. I kind of want a secret door now. All right, my friends, we're just going to thicken this section up just ever so slightly. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Sneak over here. Bring that piece like that. There we go. Yeah, nice. Oh, we are out of hardened clay again. Are we going to need to go on a farming expedition? I think we will. David, well, thank you for the nice comment. I appreciate that. And hopefully you enjoy the stream. All right, we need to see if we have any more hardened clay, which I very much hope we do. Okay. You know, it's funny, I'm on a mesa, and I need more hardened clay. Oh, here's some more. There we go. Eagle, thank you so much for coming out. We'll see you next time. See you next time. Why is it a safe room? I don't know. All right, so right here we're going to start working right on this little section across here. So we're going to start to bring this all the way across and cut this piece up here like that. I just want to build this up a little bit more. There we go. Bring that across there. Eventually, and most of this will probably be off camera, but I do want to extend this down to here and get rid of some of this dirt along here. I think that would look really good and help tie in both sides of this and really make a beautiful arch leading into our base. Yeah, it would be cool. And of course, like if the other hermits don't like this, you can always take it down. Like it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. You can always redesign it, do all sorts of cool things. But I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. And I hopefully they like it and it's not too crazy. How often or how long do you play on a server and not record or stream? Pretty much everything revolving around Minecraft at the moment is for a video or a stream. Because I'm running so many series at the moment, there's just not a lot of time just to like jump on and do nothing. Like it's always me like with a goal in mind of like, right now I gotta do this, and that. But yeah, recently, I should preface that was gonna be before. Right now, I've actually spent quite a bit of time just hanging out a little bit lately on the server, with like with the other members, which is really fun. Just hanging out. We hung out a little bit last night, and it was really fun. That's what's fun about being on a server is that you can, I don't know, just hang out and talk about stuff, like talk about other YouTube things and stuff. Like, yeah, it was fun. We've been hanging out a little bit on the server. Before that, like I didn't. You know, I just would jump on, come up with ideas and test ideas and stuff. But, there we go. Bring that across there like that. Cut that in there. I don't know. We're just doing refinement work at the moment. Just trying to find our place at the moment on the design. Question, where did all the cats come from? You must have missed, my friend, the last stream. So if you have any time today, definitely watch the previous stream, or you can kind of fast forward here and there. But find the previous stream was Sunday of last week. We went on a cat exploration and it was a complete disaster. Were you guys there for our stream last stream? It was a complete disaster. We couldn't get the cats through the teleporters. We got lost in the jungle. It was rough. It was rough. That's what I'll say. But yeah, that's where the cats came from. They came from the jungle last stream. Looking good, looking good. Like we talked about this section, I keep forgetting to work on it. So let's actually work on it. Oh, it's almost nighttime. So we're gonna work on it for a little bit before it gets night. All right, let's grab out a little of that, a little of this, and work our way up. It was hilarious. I'm glad you thought it was hilarious. I was just like so frustrated because like it just didn't seem like nothing would work. Like everything was a disaster. Like the cats, we got lost. But you know what? It was fun. Like it was, to me, it was fun. Like I hope you guys enjoyed it. There we go. Awesome. So you can connect these pieces right there. Connect those ones along there. And look at this, my friends. We're getting ourselves a cool little arch. Bring these over here. So like I talked about before, I want this to be a little thicker because I want to incorporate some of the other colors into it. So I want it to be, have a variety of colors and designs in it. So that's why I want to start getting this kind of set up over here. How did I get the dead, or how did I get the dead bushes to be green? This is actually my texture pack. These are, I forgot the name of these. I designed them to look like a plant we had in California. I forgot the actual name that I modeled it after. But yeah, I changed it in my texture pack. I didn't like the dead bush, and I wanted something that was not dead, so I made a new bush. I've had it for quite some time, actually, so you can download the texture pack. It's not quite 1.9 compatible yet, but it will be very, very soon. It will be very, very soon. Did I check the Code Academy? I did, my friend. I did, actually. Really, really cool. All right, bring that across there. And yeah, I like that. Let's go sleep the night away. Yeah, I love that. I also love, you know what I love? And this is something cool that can only be really done in our modern times, the Kane Academy. That's another really cool thing, like an online education thing. That thing is just jam full of really, really cool things. Can only be really done in this modern age, which is nice. All right. Oh, this is true. In Scarland series, you have a lot of glass, but not so much in Hermitcraft. Yeah, we don't have a lot of glass at the moment. I have so much glass because I made way too much for the Mother Tree project. I overestimated it by way too much. Use the new resource pack from Moching? I don't know what that is. I think we need some more food. The new one's just the default. We don't like the default. Or we like the default. I'll say that we like it, but we want... Oh my gosh, I am almost out of food. I am almost out of food. We're gonna have to cook some of this chicken. We're gonna have to cook some of that chicken. You know, I bought some chicken from Mumbo's shop, but do we need to go buy some more chicken? I think we need to go buy some Mumbo chicken. All right, my friends, we're gonna go on a quick adventure. So get out your adventuring, your shoes. Get those adventure shoes on because we're gonna go on a little adventure. I think Mumbo charges like, I forgot exactly, so we'll just take a couple stacks. He charges iron, so we need to go get that. Do we need to buy some mending books while we're there? What the heck, let's go buy some more mending books. We'll buy 2 more. All right, my friends, we're going on an adventure. So, you guys like to see the server, so we'll just go on a little trip here. But yeah, it's 10 iron. Yeah, 10 iron. I think in a video that I recorded, I wasn't sure if it was 10 iron ingots or 10 iron blocks. And I almost paid him in iron blocks, which I think may have been a little overkill. Did I not bring any food? Oh, I brought some food. Sweet. But if you guys haven't seen it, Iskall has started the roads. So that's going to look great. Look at this. The server's going to look so beautiful once all the roads are installed. Should I be a tour guide? And on our right-hand side, we can find the great Mumbo Jumbo's RV. Now heading down the pathway here, we can see the GoodTimesWithScar Bridge, recently completed. The nether portal here taking you to regions beyond. Wells Knight's starter home, built long ago at the beginning of the Hermit's land. Tango's great castle expansion taking place on our right-hand side. You can see Scar's very strange and weird thing sticking up over there. We don't know what it is. The great jellyfish down there. We'll take a look at that on our tour back. That literally just made my eyes water. I have no idea why. But that, of course, is that's my Jungle Cruise tour voice, I suppose. The great Wells Knight has created a very wonderful fortune teller here, and the Iskall is making a very cool mini game, which I can't do that voice anymore, which I'm excited for. For some reason, that voice made my eyes water. I don't know why. I should start using Periscope. Periscope, that's on Twitter, right? That's a Twitter thing? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've seen people use that. I've seen comedians use it. Yeah, I don't know. We have so many different things, like social media-wise. Like sometimes adding another one to the mix is like, another one. Oh my gosh, it looks like Etho and Duck have started another mini game way out in the distance. I don't want to spoil anything, but you can't really see it from out here, but that's gonna be fun. Play Wells' game. I don't think it's open yet. Has he opened that officially yet? Last time I was over here, it wasn't open yet, so I'll have to check. What's my favorite video game besides Minecraft, my friend? Well, that is Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I absolutely loved Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was my all-time favorite game, and I love it. There's Mumbo Shop. I love this. Wait, there's the Sapling Society. I thought I missed it. Okay, here it is. I love this. It's really creative. I love this thing. Okay, let's get some chicken. All right. So what did we say? How much was this again? How much was this again? Like, I forgot. Let's buy like a couple stacks here. I think it was like 10, right? I think it was 10. What the heck? We'll be generous. We'll give him a tip. We'll give Mumbo a tip. All right. Oh, do we even have enough here? So let's see. Grab that. Grab that. Let's see. Hello. My placement of these blocks is just ridiculous. What am I even doing? There we go. Oh, I'm actually going to take all of this. There we go. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Mumbo. Oopsie. There we go. We just bought all the chicken. Okay. Was there something over here? No, I guess not. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, 10 iron per. Yeah, and not blocks. Not blocks like I was about to do. All right. Let's head in here and see what we've got. Oh, beautiful. There we go. 2 of those and 2 mending books, and the price is still 5. Yeah, I am super surprised he hasn't risen that price. If I was him, those would be like 50 diamonds each. Steak from Joe Hills. Did he create his farm yet? Like I've been really behind keeping up with everything this week. Has he created his farm yet? I'll have to check off stream because I don't want to spoil anything. That's always an issue. Like I don't want to spoil anything because I also haven't been able to watch a bunch of videos this week because I've been doctors and things and stuff and all that annoyances. So yeah, I haven't been able to check out everything. Oh, what's this? Oh, Scar's building and landscaping shop. Oh, I wonder what that could be. Oh, what's this sign over here? Scar's Tool Forge coming soon. Crazy. I wonder who that is. I wonder when that's gonna come. 6 months from now? I'm slow. So you guys know me. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know that like I'm not super fast at getting anything done. That's just unfortunately just the way it is. Like I'm just really slow at getting stuff done. But for Hermitcraft, I feel pretty good about Hermitcraft. I feel like we've actually been able to be really consistent with the videos, 2 videos a week. I know that's not much to most people, but it's a lot for me to be able to get out. And hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. I've been trying really hard to be consistent and making sure that we get the videos out, and having 2 videos out in a week for the last couple of weeks. I've been really excited about that because that's always like I've always wanted to have 2 videos at least of Scarland, but it's always been really tough with the scale of stuff we do on there. And but yeah, I'm just really happy that that this is kind of working out. All right, so my friends, should we do the tour? Should we do the tour? Let's see, where's our chicken that we bought? There we go. Grab that back. Play with Wells when it opens. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would rather do the game with somebody. So yeah, maybe like Wells and I can record like just a quick segment for a video or something. Oh, I just landed in water reading the chat. Oh, Dan was slain by a zombie. Oh, that's sad. I remember, yeah, before I at least got my decent armor, I was dying a lot. As you can see, I've died 27 times. Some of that was in the PvP battles, but not all of it. What happened to the Let's Play of Fallout? What happened to the Let's Play of Fallout? I forgot. Oh, I think I was pretty sick over Christmas in November. And it was just too much to like do at that time, unfortunately. Well, I'm quite a bit better than I was over those months. All right, let's open that up, close that down, and add some of these, and move on. The new combat. I like the new combat. Like, it's not bad in my book. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the new combat? Personally, like, I think it adds an interesting new challenge to the game that I like. Has Wells shared his fish shop profits with you? I have that video like ready to watch when I'm done here. Is Wells going to share those profits with me because he used my fish farm? You know what? I didn't know about this because I haven't got a chance to see that video yet. I feel like it's fair. I feel it's fair. You can share the profits. I'll take a quarter. I'll take a quarter of the profits. Take a quarter of the profits. Yeah, he was using my my fish farm. It's actually in the mountain over there. I'll show it to you in a minute. But yeah, I haven't actually got a chance to watch his video about setting up that shop yet. So I'll have to do that. Yeah, share the profits. Is that what he talked about in the video? A 50-50? Seems a little generous. You know, I don't want to take advantage of the man. 50-50 seems kind of a lot, actually. Can we be the fish barons? Oh my gosh, that's the best idea ever. Wells and I could be the fish barons of the server. Nobody else is allowed to have a fishing rod. Nobody else is allowed to have salmon or any other fish. We are the fishing barons. We should so do that. That'd be great. All right, let's. I just want to recover some of the hardened clay. Get some of that built back up here. There we go. But yeah, what do you think? What would be a good name? Would be a good name if we control the fish market. The smelly fellas. I like that. The smelly fellas. What about that? What about that? The smelly fellas. I could get in on that. Will there be a Scarline stream tomorrow? There may be, depending on what we get done today, and depending on how I feel. Tomorrow, yeah, who knows? Twitch streams are just kind of like, I never can really plan too much ahead of time. They're just kind of how I feel. So I'll try to do a Scarline stream tomorrow for sure, if I can. But if I get inspired to do something on Hermitcraft, I might do that. So, you know, it's kind of give or take a little bit. A fishy business. I like that. I like that. There we go. Cut that on there. Yeah, so I was watching Izuma's video last week, I think, or maybe we were just talking in a video before. I don't remember, but he said something about clownfish being like valuable as like a rare fish, like they're an uncommon fish. Is there any use for a clownfish? Like, is there any uses within Minecraft for a clownfish? If they're a rare fish, is there any uses? That's what I was wondering. I was looking to see if I have any, and I have like 2 out of like 4 or 5 stacks of normal fish. I was like, okay, they are kind of rare. But yeah, is there anything useful with them? The lobster mobsters. I like it. I like that. I like that. Tweet that to me so I remember that name, because I know I'll forget it if I might forget. Scarland? Do you not know what Scarland is? I would look it up if you don't. It's a wonderful land of awesomeness. Is this Hermitcraft? Yes, my friend, it is. It is the Hermitcraft, and we're in Ska's frontier outpost here, and we're just about to sleep that night away because we're working on a super awesome arch there. You can see Tango and Wells' shops or builds over there. So yeah, this is Hermitcraft. Are you kidding? I had no idea about that. Clownfish can grow. It can grow like a cat into their full shape. I think it's time for a little experimentation. Why don't we sleep this night away and we'll figure that out. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this out. We are gonna try this out. Oh, no, give me that back. Give me that back. Okay, so let's see. Where's our clownfish? I know I had clownfish. Hold on, my friends. Hold on. We're gonna find this clownfish. I know I had at least one. Here we go. The fish fellas. Fish fellas. All right, I know I had it in here. Let's see. Let's go down into the farm here. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna use one, okay? Take a little bit of this. All right, we're gonna try this out, my friends. Hello, who wants to, let's see, let's find some that are a little closer together. Oh, no, I don't have my sword on me. Hold on. I need to get reset here. Okay, here we go. Hey, Mr. Creeper. Come here, Mr. Creeper. Come here. I see you lurking around in my bushes. I see that. It reminds me of the time that I took down a peeping Tom. All on my own. I took him down. Real life story, by the way. Real life. Saved the neighborhood. Saved the neighborhood of a creepy person. I did. Someday I'll tell you the story. All right, let's see here. Hello, kitties. All right, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Get you. All right, where's the kitten? There we go. All right, sit down. Enjoy your cake. Uncle Stan wants you to sit down. All right, here we go. Oh, it looks like maybe you need a whole bunch more, maybe? Like to actually grow them? He enjoyed the clownfish, I'll tell you that. But he didn't grow like instantly, so maybe you need a couple of them and then they'll grow into their full shape. Well, hello there, cats. I got a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna get back to work. So, we'll see you later, okay? Here, I'm gonna be generous. Here's an extra fish, okay? You fight amongst yourselves for that. Oh, I see the green above. I see the green above the building creeper inspector, and you're now dead. Oh, jeez, he's still alive. Never mind, he's dead. all types of fish accelerate the growth of cats, not just clownfish? I was hoping the clownfish was like super cool, rare, and it did that. That disappoints me. All right, bring this across here like that. And yeah, so I just want to thicken up this section up here a little. Oh, hello. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Sit down. You're gonna get yourself hurt. This is a construction zone. There we go. Put that around. Oh, he's so cute. You're so cute. But yeah, it's just this type of build's like time consuming, but it's also rewarding and fun to kind of see this kind of materialize out of nowhere. It's kind of fun. Like this type of thing in a video wouldn't be that great, but I think for a stream it's kind of cool. Faster by 10%. Okay, so that cat's gonna grow a little faster. Scar's Milkshake Shack. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's a great idea. Have I ever tried Unturned? I actually do have a video on Unturned. It's fairly old and it did so well, but the problem is I couldn't make videos at that time. Like stuff was going on or whatever, and I started the first episode but was never able to continue it. That video got like some crazy amount of views, and then people are like, why is there no more? And I'm like, so sorry. All right, let's see. Let me work on getting this set up. So yeah, it's time to kind of set up some scaffolding to make this work. Did I know that the Scarland roller coaster is one of the most seen Minecraft images? Really? Where could one find these Minecraft images? Is it the ones that I posted to is it the ones that I posted to Reddit? But yeah, let me know. Let me know where I can even find those. I'd love to kind of see that because I didn't know anybody was still looking at that. So yeah, I love this. Let me know where that is. Can I show the fish farm? Yeah, we were just at the fish farm, just 5 seconds ago. It's where we got the clownfish from. Like that's literally the fish farm. It's an automatic fish farm. I didn't design it. Like that was a YouTuber by the name of Panda who did that. And there's a link in one of my videos descriptions to that video. I didn't show the video, of course, because I didn't build it, or I didn't design it. I built it here, but I just used that design. I can't build redstone things. Crazy. I can build some minecart things. Like I can do some of that a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh yeah, you can't post a link in here, but you can send to me on Twitter a link to that image. Tell us the story. I'm begging you. All right, let's go back a couple years. Storytime with Scar, by the way. Hashtag Storytime with Scar. We had a couple break-ins in cars, and it was really annoying. So I was kind of, we kept kind of a watchful eye out of the neighborhood, trying to figure out can we stop getting our cars broken into? So we all started to kind of watch out a little bit and stuff. And this tow truck kept appearing. It just kept appearing in front of our house at really odd times. And yes, Panda's design actually does work on servers. There's a slight, unless he has a more up-to-date version, than maybe you've seen like an older version, but he has I think a newer version video, and it has a couple extra little mechanisms, I guess, that makes it work on a server, and it does. It works perfectly well on a server. So yeah, definitely you can find the video in one of my Hermitcraft videos. I forgot which one. It's not the landscaping. It's one of my tent builds. So yeah, definitely check that out. It's one of my tent builds. It's in the description of it to find that. But yeah, the username is Panda, and I think if you just search fish farm, you'll find his video. It's the one with all the items on the frames. And you know what? If you do that, you can definitely go Scar sent you. That would be appreciated. But yeah, let's jump back to our story time with Scar. So story time with Scar. It was late, and we were tired of this tow truck parking in front of our house, and it would park in front, it would park across the street, and what it was our house. It didn't have anybody on the right side. It was a street, and then we had a neighbor on our left side, and then in front of us, our house was another house was there, but it was it was off the road, and it faced the street, not there. So there was nobody even in front of us. So you'd park there, and it was just kind of odd. Didn't really pay much attention, really. But then with all these break-ins, we were just kind of what's up with this guy always parking? And then one day, my friend, one day, I see the driver get out of the car. And I was like, oh, well, there's the driver. Where does this guy go every night? And I look at it, he sneaks into our yard. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, get out of here. I'm looking, and I was like, well, why is this guy in our yard now? And he gets under the bush and starts looking in the windows. And I'm like, what's going on here? Who is this crazy guy? And then I see him like go through our backyard and into like the trail behind our house. And then I was like, okay, it's time to call in the police. Let's just figure this out. Like, there's been a lot of break-ins. This guy's rooting through our yard. And then the police are just like, yeah, he's probably just repossessing a car. And just like, okay, but can he not hang around in our yard? Like, is that a thing? And they're like, okay. And then the police come and he's like, yeah, this is weird. So he goes and he locks the tow truck so the guy can't get in it. He can't get away. The cop pulls out his dog and he puts the dog there, and they just wait. They just stand there. The guy, we see him at the top of the street come down, and he's like, oh, I'm done. And he walks up to the tow truck trying to be all like nonchalant now. At first he's like looking like, oh, great. And then all of a sudden he kind of like reposes himself, goes like this, opens the door. It's like not open. And the police are like, hey, you, have you been rooting through people's yards? And he just kind of just stares at him like, yeah. And I find out that he had like 3 prior convictions of like trespassing and like peeping on people. And it was like, okay, you're coming with us now. You're coming with us. It's like such a creep. So I took down the stalker, peeping Tom, saved the entire community. Never came back again. But apparently he'd been doing that in the neighborhood for like a few weeks, and people had called and stuff like that, but they never caught him or whatever. And yeah, so he would go in the trail behind our houses, and like a walking, jogging type trail. And he would look at all the people's windows and like root through their yards and stuff like that, and look in their windows and stuff. I guess he had a pending trial for it, and he had like 2 other convictions on it. And it's like, oh, guy, you need some help. You need some help. But yeah, so Scar saved the day. So that's a thing. I didn't get any trophies or any awards. I should have gotten an award, the major award. But yeah, I don't know. And it's not much of a story, but that was when I took down the creepy person. There we go, looking good. Yeah, rip. Pretty much. I'm sure that's what he thought when he like kind of had like wide-eyed look, and then he tried to go all nonchalant and like, it's a great day for a stroll out at like midnight with my tow truck. With my tow truck. There we go. All right, my friends, let's sleep that night away. Super Scar saves the day. I like that. I like that a lot. Scar saved the day. Yep. You know what, I always wondered, like, do you ever think, like, if you are in an actual emergency, how you would react to something? Does that ever cross your mind? It's always crossed my mind. Like, if I'm faced with a situation, would I react well to it? Like, if something's going down in front of me, I don't know if I would have before I got sick. Being sick, like, actual, like, constantly kind of, like, life-threatening things, like, it's really, like, changed my perception and way I think in a lot of ways. And recently, like, my dad, like, he choked on something. It turned out what happened was he had like broken ribs, and he just couldn't reinflate his lungs because his ribs were broken, and he didn't tell anyone. But at the time we thought he was choking on food, but he had like broken ribs, but he didn't want to tell anybody because he was trying to be tough. But what happened was he did kind of choke, but he didn't actually like occlude his airway. But he was choking, and like I feel like I did pretty good. Like I instantly like got my own oxygen for him. Actually, I think my mom did that, but it was like get the oxygen, and then like call 911, like go on 911, like super calm, like, all right, this is what's happening. He's on the ground, he's wheezing, you know, like all this stuff. Like I was super calm, and I was like, yeah, I was pretty proud of that. Like, you know, didn't like freak out or anything, and calm, got all the information down, opened the door for the paramedics and stuff, and I was like, yeah, look at that. There we go. Scar, yeah, don't panic, because that's what you think. Like, if something bad happened, would you, like, be able to, you know, be calm enough to, like, make sure the situation's all right? And I think I passed that test, which I was pretty happy about. What is my sickness? It's a neuromuscular disease. Makes my muscles weak, things of that nature. Kind of stinky, but it's the hand you're dealt, and you just have to make the best of it. There we go. Put that down like that. Put that around there like so. And bring those up. There we go. Bring those across there like that. Awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Like in a like a medical emergency like that, like I think I did pretty good. I think if there was more of like a crime being taken place, I don't know. I don't know how well I would react to that. I don't know. Like if somebody was trying to rob me, like I don't know. If somebody like give me your wallet, which I like rarely ever carry on me, like I would probably fight them. Like, and that's probably an awful thing to do. It's like, no, you're not gonna take that from me. Like if somebody tried to take something from me, I'm like, no, like you're not going to. Like that's not a thing. It's probably a bad idea. You're probably supposed to just give it to them so you don't have any issues. But all right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I like this. I think this is coming out pretty cool. Let's take stock from it from a bit of a distance and see how it goes. I wouldn't mind. Maybe no. I think there's literally a sign over here saying no entry to Jellyfish Fields here. Let me see. Jellyfish Fields, isn't that SpongeBob? Let me see. I think there's a sign over here. Ooh, there's no sign over here anymore. I just want to see what this looks like from here to make sure it looks okay. Okay. This little section right here's got to go. Like that's got to go, or I need to incorporate it down here a little bit. So maybe I'll just slope that piece down ever so slightly. But yeah, I'm really actually starting to like this thing. I think it needs an ever so slight change. What that exact thing is, I'm not 100% sure, but I know I can kind of see a few areas where I want to improve it. What I mean by that is if you create something like fairly symmetrical, fairly round, it starts to lose that little bit of natural feel that it has. And you need something odd, some odd little kind of like indentation or a little bit of a slope to one side to really make it feel natural. And I think that's what it needs. How do I want to accomplish that? I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure something out. What am I making? We're making a super awesome natural arch here in Hermitcraft, and I think it's coming out pretty good. Like we just talked about, there's a couple areas still need improvement, but I think we're starting to make some progress, and it'll be a beautiful entrance to our... am I a hermit? Yes, I'm a brand new hermit, part of the new group of hermits. So yeah, super awesome to be a hermit. But yeah, like we're talking about, I think that'll look good once we get that down a little bit more. Why don't we take this section over here and let's start incorporating this up a little bit upwards and get that going. So I have a question for you guys today. Who's new around here? This is your first stream? Let me know. I would like to welcome you to the stream. If you don't want to tell me you're new here and you just want to stay silent, well, that's perfectly fine. But if you're new, I'd love to say hi to you and welcome you to the stream. And if this is your first stream, definitely hit that follow button so you'll be notified when we go live once again for another super awesome stream here. So yeah, I'd love to welcome you guys. Oh, look at all these new people. Well, welcome. Oh, it's very awesome to see all of you guys. Oh, very, very cool. NR97, welcome. Kite, welcome. Mark, I see some of the regular viewers in there too. SGA, well, welcome to your second stream. It's great to have you. I'm so glad you came back. Well, it's an honor to have you come back. That's what I love. Like if this is your first stream and you come back, that's awesome. But yeah, welcome new viewers, and remember, definitely hit that follow button so that you can get notified when I go live again. And of course, if you need more notification when I go live, I try to give a bit of a note out on Twitter beforehand, just to give you guys a little heads up. But I usually stream on the weekends at around noon Pacific time. So give or take an hour or so around noon is when I usually stream. A lot of third-time streamers. Welcome, third-timers. Well, that's awesome. This is your fifth stream? Well, welcome. That's awesome. That's very cool. Steam says I count as a new viewer. No, you're one of the original super crew. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Well, welcome back anyway, Steve. It's great to have you back. But yeah, you're part of the super crew. There we go. Putting that across there. Yeah, I remember when Steve had sent me a message on Facebook. It was like, Scar, there's a lot of people.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Mr. Allenbeast, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. Can we get a super awesome hashtag big thank you for Mr. Allenbeast in the subscriber in the chat? Very much appreciated. 5 months in a row. That's incredible. Thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. Let's get a little hype in the chat, a little sub hype in the chat. There we go. Super awesome. Very much appreciated. And remember, you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. And I also forgot to mention, I'm super sorry, but the Twitch sleepy music is playing, and I'm sure you guys are falling asleep, which I'm gonna quickly fix. I'm gonna quickly fix here. Uh-oh, I broke the music. There we go. I fixed it. Don't worry, it's fixed. Wonderful. But like I was saying, I remember Steve when she sent me a message on Facebook, and it was like, Scar, you need some new mods, and I want to be that mod. I was like, okay, you're now my mod. Thank you for the help, because I literally needed more. I needed help back then. Like I didn't know who to mod at that time. It was very early when I started the stream, and like I was like, I need new mods, and Steve seemed awesome. I remember that. Awesome. All right, put those across here. Yeah, because there was a lot of people. I remember she saying in her message, like, there's a lot of people, you know, that are up to no good in the chat. And I was like, I know. I don't know what to do about it. There we go. Put that all across there. Put that right there. Super awesome. What is the sleepy music called? I actually don't know what the sleepy music's called. I'll have to look. This is called Reflections at the moment. Yes, it was a bit chaotic. Very, very true. And I was glad you sent that to me, because like we had like 1 or 2 mods, but you know, like a mod can't be in the stream for the whole stream, and you know, they might miss a week or 2. So yeah, like I had some mods, but you know, they weren't there that day, and the stream was like chaotic as could be. It was very chaotic. But yeah, always been so awesome in support of the stream. Let's see what we want here. Let's go up here a little bit, my friends. And don't you guys love Tango's castle keep that he's building out in the distance there? Like it just gets bigger and better like every day. Like I knew Tango had a great knowledge of redstone, but I had no idea he was so great at building. Like that's unbelievable. I love it. Like I know he's like a superstar redstoner, but I didn't know he was such a great builder. Super impressed. There we go. The hermits jump on the server. They're going to see this arch and they'll be like, what did Scar just do? It's like, oh my gosh, what has Scar done? What has he done?
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Kid Armadillo, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. And as a new subscriber, my friend, as a new subscriber, you can spam as many jelly emotes as you want. And thank you so much for the support. It's very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Can we get some sub hype for Kim Armadillo? Thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. There's that sub hype in the chat. Very awesome. We've had so much sub hype in the chat. That's so awesome. There's so many hype jellies. We need more hype jellies. You just can't have enough hype jellies in a day. Really. Hey, somebody's mowing their lawn. That's just wonderful. And I broke the music. Apparently. No, I didn't break the music. It's still going. It's just incredibly quiet. All right, let's sleep that night away. Hello, cats. Hello, cats. Hello, cat. We don't have the other cat, the black and white cat. I really want that cat, but I don't want to have to go back to the jungle. So I will go back to the jungle like off camera. Yeah, I don't want to have to go back there. Especially won't do it on camera because it would just be a disaster. Yes, we need dogs. We need dogs very much. To find dogs, so where do you find dogs in Minecraft anyway these days? It's like forests, right? It seems like they changed, at least back in the day when they first came out, I knew where you could find them. It seems like maybe they've changed some of like the algorithms a little bit. Can you find them in tundras still? Or is it just kind of forests? Maybe forests and tundras? I know Rendog, well, of course Rendog has one, some dogs, so maybe we could like sneak in there and like breed a couple for ourselves. Oh, Tin, oh, the creeper, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to put a couple bobs in the chat in sadness. Poor guy. He's having some trouble with the mobs. You know, I don't know where his base is, but I feel like we should give him, I wish I had some like armor or something. I have some tools, but I don't really have any like armor I could give him. I could look around. I got a ton of tools, but I don't have a lot in the way of armor. All right, I'm going to steal some of this hardened clay. Actually, I'm not going to because that's Cub's base, and then I want to break through into his base. That would be rude. There we go. We're going to steal some of this hardened clay. Oh, not that hardened clay. That's good hardened clay. That's a good one too. We're running out of spots to steal it. We're going to need to like actually harvest some somewhere. Oh, yep, that's good hardened clay again. Bob's Revenge, very true. Why is my username GoodTimesWithScar? Well, that's a good question because you can only have one good time per game. Did you know this rule? No. It's actually, good times is one character over the limit for a username. When I went to make GoodTimesWithScar, it was like, nope, you can only have one good time. And I was like, no, I need more good times. And like Notch is like, no. And I'm like, Notch, I love your game, please. No, that didn't happen. It just was over the character limit, and that was it. There wasn't anything else I could do. So I'm good time with Scar. Sometimes that really throws people. When people call me good time, I'm like, please just call me Scar. Good time. No, just call me Scar. There you go. Don't call me good time. That drives me crazy. There we go. All right, put that across there. But I just wanted like a username that reflected my channel. I just had an old account a long time ago that didn't reflect my channel. That was from like 2010. It's a legacy account. I literally had to go through quite a length to buy that. Did anybody buy Minecraft back in 2010 when you had to have your currency converted to Swedish money in PayPal? I just remember like, who is this Notch and where's my money going? Am I really going to get the mine in the craft game or not? Like, I don't know. This was literally the first like year of Minecraft. So it was a very long time ago. That was before they had like their account stuff set up a little bit better. Super awesome. That's looking good. APG Rocks Productions asks on Twitter, can I get some info on how you joined Hermitcraft? That would really help me out. Well, my friend, how did I join Hermitcraft? Well, there's not like a great adventure story, unfortunately. I got a message from Zuma on Twitter. It's like, hey, I want to talk. Do you want to talk? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to join GoodTimesWithScar? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yay! And then we're like, yay! And I joined Hermitcraft. I've always wanted to join Hermitcraft, so maybe I'll talk a little more about that. I've always wanted to be a member. Didn't really know how to ever go about becoming a member. I wanted to be one for years and years and years. So it was super awesome. And it was really cool. Let's stop here for a second. I think when they decided to bring on the extra members onto the server and restart and things like that, I think they did a fabulous job because, you know, bringing in new members, especially in like an existing world, is kind of hard because everybody's kind of established and all kind of set up. But then, you know, you have like a group of new people that's kind of like way behind. But the beauty of what they decided to do, like the existing Hermitcraft members before we joined, was to restart the server. So everybody started from refresh, and I just absolutely love that because it wasn't like we were coming into the server, you know, with everybody, you know, well established and all that stuff. Everybody's at the same starting point, and I think that was really cool. That was really cool. Let me move this thing over here. Okay. So an issue is we're running out of hardened clay. I'm going to go sneak into my boxes a little bit and see if there's any more hardened clay that we can find. One thing is my tent's becoming too small. We're going to have to expand our tents. So what I'm thinking about is this crafting bench is now going to become a ladder or a staircase, and it's going to go down underground, and that's where we're going to have a super duper awesome storage room, because this is too small this is my starting storage area, and I'm running out of space. Like, you know, I've got random things in areas, and like I need to expand. I need to open up our horizons a bit. So I am looking anywhere I can for some hardened clay. There's got to be some in here somewhere. Come on, hardened clay. You know I want you. Where are you? Oh, do we have any left in here that's orange? No, we don't, unfortunately. That's sad. Do you have a PSN? I do have a PSN. It's the same as my Minecraft username. It's GoodTimesWithScar. I know some people have added me, and they've asked me like why I haven't added them back or whatever. I haven't been on my PS4 since December, so that's an issue. So I'm super sorry. When I do get on my PS4, I will add you. I just haven't had time to get on my PS4 and play anything. I really wanted to play The Division, but I just haven't had the time, unfortunately, to play it. So yeah, if I haven't added you yet, I just haven't been on my PS4 since December, so super sorry. I will definitely add you when I do have time to get on and play, but unfortunately I just haven't had the time, unfortunately, to play. Do I listen to Pink Floyd? No, I actually don't, but I'm not really familiar with his music, so I will have to check it out. Do a noob to pro with Mumbo about redstone. He teaches you redstone, and then you teach him building tips. He says he's bad at building. Well, my friend, you should suggest that to him. You should tweet him that. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. Because, like, I don't know redstone. Like, I heard Mumbo talking about one time about something about a flippy flop switch with a Shirley something, and I was like, well, I don't even understand a word you're saying. Like, you know, they have like names for all these different like mechanisms, and there was like a flippy floppy swoopy swapper, and I'm like, I don't know what a swoopy swapper is. But yeah, that would be awesome. Like, I'd totally do a noob to pro. You know, we did a noob to pro series with my brother. It was more comedy than anything. Some people took that series incredibly serious in like trying to learn how to play, which I thought that's kind of awesome. Like, I tried to teach my brother how to play, but it was mainly like a comedy series. Like, my brother kind of failing at learning how to Minecraft. Yeah, eventually he learned how to play, but it was us just having fun, and then me kind of teaching him as we went along. Some people literally did watch that and actually learned how to play some Minecraft stuff. But yeah, it wasn't like a full serious, like, this is what you do. You start the Minecraft and you punch a tree. You collect 2 sticks. Then you make this, you make that perfectly arranged, and then you're fighting the Ender Dragon. No, it was like kind of a fun, lighthearted series. I would love to do a season 2 of that. It's just my brother, like he's running crazy. Like he's got like 2 jobs right now. He's like transitioning into another new job, and like he's working at this place and that place, and like, you know, he's just got so much on his plate that's so hard to ever, like, you know, do something with him. I mean, he's got these like crazy awesome jobs, and it's like, you know, he's yeah. So it's just hard right now because yeah, he's so busy, and I know there's so many people over time who have really wanted to that series to return, but then like he was moving and then starting this job and that job, and like, yeah, he's always moving around and doing stuff. Somebody asked me once what he did. I don't know exactly. He works in like advertising and stuff like that. His job is kind of complicated. It has to do with like ads and like newspapers and running ad campaigns, like kind of like Mad Men, I suppose. Like, I guess maybe like that. So think of Mad Men. That's my brother, I suppose. Wait, what just happened? Poor Chin just rage quit? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. We're gonna have to give him a present of armor. I don't have really any good armor on me, but I'll enchant some. Dang. Well, I feel bad right now. I wasn't paying attention. I should have gone and helped him. I just needed this hardened clay. But yeah, my brother's like, think of Mad Men. He's like that, just not all the bad stuff that Mad Men did. It's not all the bad stuff. Like a normal Mad Men guy, normal ad guy. How about that? Something like that. I really want my brother to work at Twitch, like work in their advertising department. I think that would be really cool. I know. I feel bad for him too. I think he lives in the, not the blue residential, but the other residential district. Oh man, he really got attacked. Yeah, I'm gonna set him up a little care package after the stream. Because that's rough. I don't have any armor, but I have lots of tools I can at least give him. Because I know, hey, come on, I died 27 times. I know the feeling. I know the feels. I know these feelings. I know these feelings. What was that? What was that horrid sound? Can you hear that? I guess that's a witch. That is the most horrifying thing. I'm like all alone in the house right now and I heard that and I literally thought it was in my house. Oh, I hate the witches. I hate the witches. That sound like is. I want to kill the witch. I want to kill the witch. Where is it? I have to kill the witch now. It has to die. All witches die. Where is it? Where is that witch? Where is it's Monica the witch? Oh yes, it's Monica the witch. Where is Monica the witch? Where is she? Where is she? Oh my gosh, she's hiding from us, guys. All right. Oh my gosh, tell me that jellyfish doesn't look amazing right now. Look at it glowing. That's incredible. I want to take a look at that in a minute. I have to find this witch. Oh, there she is. Oh, yes, die. Thank you for the glowstone. Ooh, there's the witch. We found the witch. Probably inside the arch. That's a good. That was a good guess. Okay. That witch's like sound, like literally is scary. Like that curdly sound. Ooh, my. Oh wait, this isn't my bedroom. Pay Derp to catch and relocate the witch into one of the Lockfellas bases. Oh, zombie, come on. I need to go to sleep. I got no time for this. Go away. This is my other bow. It doesn't have fire. It's just like this bow from Exuma's shop, but it doesn't have fire. Oh, you kidding me? Are you guys all around me now? Oh boy, we have an issue here. We have an issue. So yesterday when I was getting some stuff done, I was walking by my wagon and Cub Fam was just hiding in there. He was just hiding in there, just hanging out, just chilling out. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost killed my cat. So sorry. There we go. What is my favorite Hermitcraft memory so far? Oh, that's a great question. Favorite Hermitcraft memory so far? That's a great question. I don't know. I wouldn't say. I would say maybe just the whole. I don't know. Hanging out. Like on Mondays we just kind of hang out a little bit, and that's one of my favorite things is to just kind of hang out on the server and just talk about random stuff. Like that's been really fun. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm just having so much fun so far on here. Iskill has a haunted cave. You could relocate the witch. Like, I don't know the first thing about relocation of mobs. I saw Etho and Doc doing it, and then I found out that Tango and Impulse had set up like a shop doing it. And I'm like thinking to myself, can you come to Scarland and like relocate things for me? Because like I could have ticket takers at the roller coaster. Like I've always wanted to do something like that, but I had no idea how to do it. Like that would be amazing. And there we go. I'm happy with the arch at this point. I think it needs quite a bit more work, but I don't have any more hardened clay, and I'm gonna have to go and harvest a lot more hardened clay. It took way more than anticipated. So let's go and work on some other things on the server. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That mob relocation service is going to be amazing. All right, my friends, I'm just going to take just a quick 5-minute break just to kind of rest my breathing muscles for a minute and see if I can find jelly. So hang tight, go get yourselves some stream snacks. When I come back, I want to know what stream snacks you got. If you got some popcorn, some pizza, some candy, maybe you're trying to be healthy, maybe some carrots, celery sticks, those are good. But yeah, I'm just going to take a quick break. So hang tight and I'll be right back. And welcome back. Bad news, I couldn't find Jelly. Jelly is nowhere to be seen. So on another note, to make up for you guys, I found something funny. So hold on here. This is me all swag as a kid. Look at me. Look at me. Oh my gosh. Look at Scar with those swag glasses and the swag like chair. Look, oh my gosh. Look at the sandals. Look at those sandals. Swag. That is a picture of me as a kid. I just thought you guys might think that was funny, and a little consolation prize for not having Jelly. So I'm sorry I couldn't find Jelly. I was thinking if there was any other pictures of any other swag pictures. Swag. Oh, I got one for you guys. Let me find it. It's really great. Oh, here it is. Here's Captain Scar. Hey, here's Captain Scar aboard the USS Good Times. Let's see, here we go. There's Captain Scar aboard the USS Good Times, piloting it to a successful Twitch stream. That's Captain Scar there, piloting the USS Good Times. I'll post that on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna post that there. I think you guys might get a kick out of it. But there we go, my friends. Let's get back to work. So got a little break there. Sorry I couldn't find Jelly. I've got other jellies here apparently. That'll make up for it, I guess. So we need to work on getting our pathways sorted out. So I'm gonna need some silk touch in a moment. I've got lots of little bits of junk in my inventory, but I'll just leave it there for now. So I'm going to put my grass on this angle, and then I am going to put my dirt over here. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And then what I'm going to need to do is just swap this out, grab myself a little bit of our gravel, cut that in there like that, boom and bam. There we go. Got the coarse dirt ready to rock. And I'm going to use a little bit of standard dirt. And what else do I need? Shovel's good. Oh, a little bit of rock. That's good for now. So what I want to do is just get the pathway kind of formed. I don't want to get too wild with the pathway because we might adjust here or there. But for the most part, I just want to get a really basic rundown of the pathway. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut out some of the dirt that goes along here so that we can kind of get an idea on where the pathway is going to flow. So we're just going to remove all of this. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. No offense. No offense. I still like you, grass, but you just need to go away for a little bit. All right, there we go. Oh, look at our cat. It's all grown up now. All grown up. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. And I forgot to ask you, what stream snacks did you guys get while we were gone? Also, when I was gone, I saw that we were in like the top 10, or we're actually like the top 5, at least at that time. It went down a little bit because I was gone. But at the time, right when we left, we were the top 5 Minecraft streams. Like, that's incredible. Like, I've never been at the top like that, and that's just incredible. Like, the power of the super Scar crew here was really awesome. Nachos, you're making me sad. Oh, I want the nachos. Oh, I want the nachos. Angus Dale, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here today. Oh, the nachos. I can't even get over it. You don't even think I took a break? I took a little break. It was about 5 minutes or so. That's all I needed for today. Just a little break. Just kind of rest for a second. And look for Jelly, which was unsuccessful. I don't know where she is. She might be upstairs. Can't get upstairs, so that's the thing. Leftover spaghetti. You know what? I don't know about you guys, but when I could eat, one of the things that I loved more, spaghetti was better the second day. Yeah, I don't know why. Do you guys find that? Like, if spaghetti has like a day to, like, I don't know, if you eat it one day, it's like good. Yeah, I love it. Great, good stuff. Then the next day, it's like it tastes better. How is that? Why is that? I don't know. Must be something to do with, like, I don't know. Is it ferment in there? I don't know, but it tastes better for some reason. It sounds almost in a way kind of creepy, but really does. I don't know about you guys if you thought that. There's a restaurant that's I don't know if you guys ever been to it. There's one where I live. It's actually where the company started. It's called like the Spaghetti Factory. It's super good. I used to go there as like family a long time ago, a lot. And it's right on like the river. It's really kind of cool looking. They like their spaghetti always tasted better the next day for some reason. I mean, it could be cold, it could be hot, it doesn't matter. It just tastes better. I don't know why. Pizza's better the second day. For me, it depends on what the pizza is. Like if there's a Like if it's like a real pizza from like a real pizza place, definitely does. If it's like something from like a place called like Papa Murphy's that like you just take it and you bake it at home, it tastes better I think the first day. So what I'm trying to do is have like a meandering pathway through here. What I almost want more is if this pathway, instead of goes up this way, it actually goes up more on an angle on this direction, kind of goes by this little post over here and then kind of flows over here and does little turns. But you know what? I think this is going to be actually pretty good. Because we'll probably bring this down a little bit more and it'll probably meet up with the path on this side. And then over here, we're probably going to have these hardened clay blocks meet up more with the path. So in the end, I think we'll actually get what we want, but I do want to rotate something a little bit and I don't want to lose all of those green grass blocks. So I'm going to go get my Silk Touch tool. Where do I keep it? Let's see. Let's see if we can actually find our tools. So that's fortune. That is pointless. That is even more pointless. Okay, where are you? I know you're in here. I know you're in here. There you are. I knew you were trying to hide from me, but I found you. What have you missed from Sneaky Bob? Sneaky Bob tried to come at us twice. We took him down with our super powerful bow. He stood no chance against us in our brand new X-bow. Actually, it's a few days old now, but yeah, he couldn't take us. No, he couldn't. Okay, let's see what we got here. So if I work up this direction like so, grab out this, there we go, like that. And then I want it to kind of go this way, okay? This way, and then go that way, okay? So something like that. I just don't want the pathway to be straight. I know this is a comment I got in the last video was, Scar, the trees are cool and all, but they hurt my OCD. So like, you know, it's like everything's got to be straight and symmetrical. And I was the same way, my friend. I was the same way. But I finally broke free from that kind of always need to have everything symmetrical and perfect. I still want everything looking perfect, but it's really good to get out of that mentality where everything's got to be like perfectly straight and symmetrical. When I was able to get over that in Minecraft, a lot of new opportunities in building and design really came up. So I highly encourage, like, if everything's like got to be straight and it's like, you know, in the back of your head, it's got to be straight, it's got to be perfect. Like, try to get over that a little bit. Like, try to like practice like making, you know, pathways that kind of meander around a little bit, and eventually you'll break free from that. I did, especially in the beginning, like everything had to be like perfectly straight pathways. And once you start getting out of that mentality, things become a little easier. And I should actually be just using a little bit of dirt in here so the grass just grows on this. There we go. There we go. Sometimes Scar is smart, sometimes not. 90% of the time, not. There we go. There we go. I've never been very much one for like super efficiency in Minecraft. I'm sure you guys notice that in videos. Like I always waste stuff, but yeah, look at that pathway. Oh, I mean, it's ugly now. It's more of just like a placeholder, so that we can, you know, understand where the pathway is going to flow and all of those good things. But I'm actually really happy with the layout of the path. Like I think that'll look really cool going under here. Just kind of thicken it up into little bits of areas. I think it'll be really nice for people to travel to Scar's Frontier Outpost, and it'll just make it look a little bit nicer. Look at that. How are you doing on this thing? I think it's coming out pretty cool. It's got a lot more work to go, but I love it. I think it's coming out really cool. And here's an idea. When you're thinking about builds, especially in layouts, cities and villages and things, when you're building a pathway, try to do this. So when you're walking along here, what do you want? Say you want your viewers or people that are coming to look at your build. I'm thinking slightly in a perspective of a theme park designer, is you want to encourage people to go to different lands of the build. So first thing you can do here is you're looking through here, this archway attracts interest. It brings your eye to it. You want to see it. You want to experience it. You want to see what it's all about. So you walk down the pathway and you look, oh, cool, nice. Oh, wow. Ooh, look at that. And then you turn the pathway like that and you kind of look under the thing like that. So when you're making pathways, think of that. Think of like if think of it, you're on like a ride and you're moving on the track like this and you're moving over here. Think about this area. A viewer will see this on your little ride and they'll see that area. Then they'll see over here. So that's where we want to build kind of our like forestry area. And then when we turn the corner here, that brings us into our little campsite. And the first thing you see to kind of get your visual interest interested is of course the wagon. So then the wagon, you see that, you're like, oh cool, what's down here? And then you come around the corner and you see some cool trees and it opens up into the fire. So I learned that in a book. It was a book by John Hench. He was another Imagineer, and he talked about, moving crowds through an area by bringing like visual interest objects along the way to try to get people to like walk down this walkway or down that walkway. And it was a really great book. It's called Designing Disney by John Hench. It's a really great book. I highly encourage you to find it and read it. You'll learn a lot. I guarantee if you're looking to learn about design, especially kind of like theme park design, but that it also can be translated into other designs also. But there we go, my friends. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed our build today. And with every great stream, we like to end it with enchanting extravaganza. And of course, in our last enchanting extravaganza, we had a bit of a failure. So we're going to head back and we're going to finish up our levels and we are going to try to enchant something else. So let's grab ourselves a little bit of diamond. We've got one stick. So let's just bring out, let's bring out this. Let's bring out a couple extra sticks and away we go. So if there is anything along the way that you guys would like to see, definitely let me know. I can definitely check out anything. There's no current like advisories on not showing anything, I believe. So yeah, definitely let me know if there's something along the way you guys want to see. Retell the story of Old Bessie before you go. Old Bessie, if you see my Scar mail series, which is coming back, and I'm so sorry I haven't been able to keep up with the fan mail lately. Scar mail is coming back, don't worry. There's a link, of course, down in the description of the stream for my P.O. Box, and if you have any drawings or a letter or anything along those lines, send it to that P.O. Box number, and I may read it and show it on the newest Scar log, which hopefully will come back in the next week or so. Old Bessie was a pickaxe, a Fortune 3 pickaxe, that a friend and I had on a server, and we shared it amongst each other because we didn't actually. I don't even think you could even name picks then. Maybe you could. I think eventually we did name it once Anvil was introduced, but we just called it Old Bessie, and it was our Fortune 3 pickaxe. And eventually, I think one of them got lost, got thrown in the lava or something. Then we had Old Bessie number 2. But yeah, nothing too crazy about that story. But yeah, all of my fortune pickaxes are always called Old Bessie. Old Bessie itself is actually a cow that lived in the tree farm. It was kind of like a homage, I guess, to Old Bessie. So Old Bessie was a cow that kept me company in the big tree farm build and the mother tree and all that stuff. And Old Bessie eventually got caught in like a waterfall and was stuck there the entire project. You could see Old Bessie just bobbing up and down in this little cave waterfall. And at the very end of the tree farm build, at the very end of the video, we freed Old Bessie, and Old Bessie was free to roam Scarland to her heart's content. You like the base? Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. We have a lot of cool things to do, but lots more to do. So I'm waiting for some more of these guys to spawn, but while we're doing that, let's get our enchanting on. So I'm gonna do a chest plate because I feel bad about tin and that. It just, I wish there was something we could do. So maybe we can get him some supplies here. So let's do a chest plate. Protection, that's what he needed. Let's set him up here. Boom, there we go. Chest plate, oh, that's perfect. That is perfect, my friends. Do we have enough diamonds to do this all? Hopefully we do. Okay. All right, here we go. Grab that. And what I'm gonna do, grab that, bring this all the way across. Boom, there goes our pants. Put it in the thing. Here we go, drum roll, bam. Unbreaking, can we get some protection? Can we get some protection? We don't have any protection. No protection, my friends. But there we go, at least there's something. So hopefully by tomorrow, I will have enough supplies to give Tin some better equipment for his surviving in the mines, because it was sad to see him die so much. Hopefully these will help. In our next stream, of course, we will get that all set up and arranged so he can actually have a helmet and a pair of boots and all of those good things. But yeah, no, that's what we're doing. We're trying to get his stuff set up. So I don't have any diamonds on me, so in our next stream we'll get the other stuff set up, or I might do it off camera. Anyway, I will definitely do that. And no protection. No protection on the pants, but we can do it. I think I have a protection book that I can apply to this. But yeah, we're out of diamonds. But there we go, my friends. Thank you so much for watching today. It's very, very much appreciated. I thought I heard something scary out in the distance. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scaffold all the way up here. Okay, I'm just going to scaffold all the way up here. And we'll light that up because I don't want to get attacked by any mobs. And there we go. So to close out the stream, if you guys have any Q&A questions, you can definitely let me know. You can go hashtag Q&A_Scar, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can before we roll out. If I miss your question, you can always send it to me here on Twitter. You can go hashtag, Q&A_Scar. So just send me a message, and that'd be super awesome. And I'm just checking here. Just checking to see. Let's see. I'm looking for something. Let's see. Oh well. I couldn't find what I was looking for, so that's a thing. But yeah, what are my specs on my PC? I have a Core i7 47, let's see, I have a 47K on the processor, it's an i7. And then for my graphic card, it is a GeForce 780 Ti, and then there's 16 gigs of RAM. Oh no, what in the world's going on here? What was that? What, the spider, what kind of wizardry was that? He climbed up there, knocked me off, and the zombies were waiting for me at the bottom. Oh my gosh. That was the craziest thing. They were just like, I told you there was a conspiracy on this server to kill me, the mobs. Like, nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. Scar, you're crazy. Oh no, they're after me. I know it. Look at that. How did the spider knock me off my pole and then right into all of those horrible, horrible beasts? Great. Here comes Bob. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe that. That is awful. Like, seriously, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen in Minecraft. Literally, the spider knocked me off the pole and then into a pile of zombies waiting for me. Was this The Walking Dead? All right, my friends. Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed today. And if you haven't had a chance yet, definitely check out today's Scarland episode where we wrap up the Scarland's newest bridge in the world. And of course, we have our Scar Talk where we talk about what does it take to be a YouTuber. So yeah, definitely follow the link down below and check out that video. And if you're not already subscribed over there, definitely do so. And oh my gosh, there were so many creepers. We're going fast through here. And if you're new to the stream, definitely hit the follow button so you'll be notified when I go live once again if you enjoyed today. If you enjoyed today and you watched through the whole thing, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. It's always very, very much appreciated. And I hopefully you enjoyed spending the time with me here on Hermitcraft. And yeah, so until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar. Don't forget to hit that follow button, and we'll see you later.